So look, generally we always do like the commentary and things. And we always sit here and cut up the first like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, we're missing gold. So this time I just fucking clicked it in. We're gonna roll it the fuck in. This is our second time. Right? We did zero fucking research, zero background, right? Last time we did it fucked us up because we had a superstar on and we did zero research, And he starts to talk about his accolades and I'm like,
bad news, boys, you got it again!
Yeah. I love it. This was awesome too. So is this is going. Did you see your face and everything? Yes, I did. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's weird because the GoPros, they click black so that like you can actually get all the visions and everything.
And it saves battery.
And it saves battery, but we're hooked up to batteries. So, mother truckers, welcome back. Thank you for having us. I got my brother Creg in the motherfucking building. You know, we already got Chessie, and who the fuck are you?
My name's Chancellor Lawson. I'm glad to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
I fucking love it, dude. And he pulls up, dude, and is like super energy, super fucking like my guy, dude.
All I had to do was show up.
Dude, I fucking love it, right? And then of course my business starts calling me. They'll be fine. They got this. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a single phone call from anybody in the company at all today. And now they're calling me.
That's usually how it works.
Hopefully he's just calling to talk about how he's going to be late or something. And I'm like, don't you have a manager?
Just go ahead.
Yeah. Feeling good, feeling great.
Just feeling good, feeling great. Yeah. Dude, we went over to 128 Pecan right before you got here.
Heard about that place. Heard really good things about it.
Dude, they have a guy in there. He's always got the plaid shirt going on, fucking little scruffy beard.
Knows what he's doing.
Dude, I thought that he was the owner this entire fucking time.
He's just that good at his job.
He's just that good at his job.
He showed up, he started talking about everything, the way he came off.
It wasn't even a job to him. He wanted to help us.
He wanted to be there.
Yeah, some people actually love what they do.
They do.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love it. So what do you do?
So I'm a songwriter by trade. Tour with a band. We're called Donnie and the Dry Heavers.
Nice.
We're like rock and roll jam band. I do a lot of my like rootsy stuff on the road, solo. Own a little music venue and beer bar in Kingsport called Market Street Social Club.
We just had
Shaka down there and B. Millie. We had that big showcase down there.
Yeah. Shaka texted me and said, "Hey, be good to him. He's my friend."
Shout out Shaka.
So
Shaka.
I had only heard about this podcast through watching that clip that or some stuff that involved you guys together. And then I called Blev. You know Blev.
Oh,
and
Andrew?
I was
He's
kinda,
great.
Checking my parameters today, seeing what I was walking into in here.
Yep.
And nothing but high praise. So I was like, all right, we're in the right spot. So.
Dude, so you got a whole bunch of liars around you.
Yes. You got people who love you around you. So.
Oh, man, they're leading you wrong. Huh?
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of fuck-ups, I promise you.
The sweetest assholes in the world, man.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, most sell used to tell me the same thing.
You drive all the way
Do you guys validate parking and reimburse for gas out here? How does this work?
Yeah, so actually the way that works is
well, we got our receptionist set up.
We do. It's a male though. He's a dude.
And his name's Martha.
It is.
Yeah.
So
Martha's okay with it.
Yeah, he's married to Big Bertha. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're both dudes.
Yeah.
They love love.
Yeah, they love love.
Oh, Mr. Martha only weighs 140, but he takes care of his. He takes care of his queen.
He takes care of Daddy.
Right.
Look, I got. So, all right. Back in the day, you know, we all fucked up. I was in the penitentiary one time. I got a quick story. I have to say this though. So, my buddy, who was the cigarette man in our pod, he went to the drug program. He was about to make parole. So I'm like, fuck. I only know one other person who sells cigarettes in the pod. So I grabbed my 2 honey buns and my 2 soups, just $1.50. You know, and I walked down to this dude's cell. This guy's old black dude from Memphis, and he's been gone for probably about 30, 40 years. And I knock on his door. Now, mind you, I'm from California, but not everybody's out there is queer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. so I knock on the door, and he's like, "What's up? Who is it?" And I said, "It's Ace." You know, he's got it all blacked out and everything, and he got the violation up and stuff, and I like poked in. Well, they're watching Saturday morning cartoons. So mind you, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I still got my coffee in my hand. Just hit the microwave with it. Freeze-dried Colombian Keefy fire.
Yeah.
And
waking up.
just getting up, right?
Maximum.
Yeah, I need that cigarette. I done burnt my last cigarette the night before. So he's like, "Who is it?" I said, "It's Ace, man." He's like, "Oh, come on in, man." So I opened the door, and he's cuddling with this little punk, right? And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I like shut the door real quick, and I was like, "My bad, bro." And he was like, "Don't you fucking disrespect me." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Get your ass up.
So I walked right back in there, and I was like, "I'm not getting beat up this early."
Yeah.
So I knew Duke could whoop me. I seen him on the yard.
Not first thing in the morning, you know.
Yeah, so I walk back in. I'm just averting my eyes. I'm just like, so how are you guys doing
Staring
this
at the
morning?
wall, yeah.
He's like, what you want, Ace, man? Quit playing games with me, bro.
Stare at me when you're
He's
talking
like-
to me.
Yeah, eye contact, baby. so I was like, oh, shit, right? I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, I just wanted a cigarette, man. I got a honey bun and 2 soups. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bless me. So he goes, come on, baby. And he smacks the plug on the ass and he gets up. He's wearing these little shorts and shit. And I'm like, oh, Lord. It's happening. And he pulls out the cigarettes and starts wrapping them up for me and shit. And like, he gives me 2 of them. He plugged me up. It was cool. I was like, respect. You know what I'm saying? They're usually $2. He gave me 2 for the $150. I thought it was great. So anyways, I was like, yeah, man, appreciate it. You know, and he's like, yeah, come back anytime, man. I was like, yeah, I'll be back. Oh, shit. Fuck. I shut the door. My homeboys are all laughing at me outside the cell. They're like, ah. And I'm like, man, why'd y'all send me in there, motherfucker? Pineapples.
Yeah, no honey bun, no suit necessary.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
for the
Oh,
good
no,
of
I'll
it.
smoke, yeah.
Well, then,
But I would
my
totally
mother
take a
always
hunt,
said,
you know.
quitters lose and losers quit, and I've applied that to all the wrong things.
I know,
in my
I
life.
know.
Do you care? Can I?
No, fire it up, brother. Hell yeah.
I smoke cigars, dude.
Yeah.
Kills my anxiety.
So do the booty shorts of prison, like the juicy shorts, do they say DOJ across the ass, or?
No, it says DOC.
They get corrected.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Oh, they get corrected. No, dude, it's so funny
pretty
though
funny.
because you'll see how the energy shifts when a punk walks in, right? Now, you know, I don't care about someone's sexuality. I don't care about all that. It really means
We're all
absolutely
people.
nothing.
Yeah,
we're all
we're all
people.
people, yeah.
You know, if you want to do whatever you're gonna do, just do it. I don't care. But
I don't vote. I'm not allowed to say no to something.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to say-
My opinion's not valid if
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
not using it.
That's exactly where I'm at.
You pay taxes, you got to
Yeah,
opinion,
man.
though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, to an extent.
You do, yeah.
You know, and I went over this with your wife about the electoral votes and how
Yeah.
the electoral votes mean everything. Now, the way that it was supposed to be at the beginning was so that
Fun, so-
all of our little communal towns like this had one electoral individual or 2 electoral
Yeah,
individuals.
one voice for each local.
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, so they would do
Communities that
the-
were one collective voice,
Yes.
and you would move communities if you didn't like your community's voice. That's how it used to be.
Yes,
And
exactly.
now I see it, especially here. I see people moving from places where they hate the opinions of their communities, and they come here, and I'm like, you know, that's awesome. But don't try to change what we've got.
What we have.
Because
Now
we've,
you
you
just-
know, and do not tell your friends
Gentrification.
about this place.
Yeah,
Tell
don't
me I have
tell
like
'em.
HIV infested zombies.
Yep.
Come out 3 times a day.
And they're all over the place.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like-
right. That never happens.
Yeah,
It's
tell,
like
tell them
now
not
you got
to move
Instagram.
here, no matter what. I can't.
Someone
I already
posts
can't
something,
afford
yeah.
a house. You know, and
I definitely can't if you gentrify my fucking community.
Yeah.
But this is the truth, though. I used to always say, man, I would love it if we had this food place here, if we actually started having some good food spots. And then they said, you do understand that bringing this culture here brings all the extra culture, the people that come with it.
yeah.
And I thought about it, and I was like, well, that would be badass. And they're like, yeah, but now you are gonna add hella population, right?
You're going to muddy the pool.
Yeah.
You know, not,
Yeah,
it's
you do,
big, you know
you
what I
do.
mean?
Yeah, so you're gonna bring, you know, if you brought 100,000 people here to Abingdon,
Yeah.
it would be fucked. It would take away from what I like about the place. I like the fact that there's 7 people on my drive home.
Yeah.
There was a dude in a fucking Tesla driving down my back roads, and I was more pissed off than I've ever fucking
I was
been.
just thinking about that on the way up here. Like I was at a red light, and I was like, the vibe of Abingdon is very multi-specific. But you know, it's like there's like not one genre to describe this place. I'm sitting at a red light. I see a 24 High Sierra. I
Yep.
see a clapped out 91 Toyota Tacoma.
Yep.
I see a purple decked out Audi.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I see an obesely fat guy riding a Honda Grom.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, Abingdon's got a vibe going on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We're killing it, dude. We're fucking killing
There's a
it.
vibe,
And
man.
they
We're killing
capitalize
it.
on
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
there's everything for those.
You just know you're selling your trucks, your cars, and your bikes. And
Yeah,
I'm glad
and
to
your
see that
body
it's doing
if you
well
want
up
to.
Just
there.
don't do it on
You gotta know
Marketplace.
it to sell, that's for sure.
But if you do it on Marketplace,
Do
you're not
whatever
going to
you
actually
want.
sell it. You're going to more so trade for a smaller Toyota with 2
well,
weed eaters.
I'm
It's
telling
always
you,
more
I-
based off or trading. It's
I
always like,
got
four-wheelers.
addicted
Yeah.
to Craigslist real hard in high school.
Well, dude,
like real hard.
It's easy to do.
That was
But
my
also,
jam,
you know,
dude.
it's how I get by on
Yeah.
the side. You know,
Yeah.
it's a nice little hustle.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, drive. You can't sell more. I think it's more than 5 a year registered vehicles without a dealer's license.
So you have to
But-
sell them within 3 months of you actually purchasing
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And so you can sell them whenever. You just can't sell more than a certain number a year, or they're like, hey, get a license or stop.
Yeah.
And I got that in like my junior year of high school. I got the don't do this anymore or do it correctly letter. And but like, you know, I like to buy stuff that's either clapped out or not clapped out at a good deal and flip it just to make some ends meet where you need to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A little extra.
I love
boost.
the fact that you brought your dog.
Dude, I couldn't help it, man.
No, that's amazing.
He likes to go. Sit down. Quit dancing.
Now, he can dance all he wants. We in the middle
Lay
of the
down.
show.
Yeah, we dog people. His
Yeah.
dog
Dude.
will probably
What is
tower
that?
over him twice.
It's a
Dude.
mix.
And try
is
to
that
hump
like
him.
a Rottweiler? And
So he's a rescue, so I'm not exactly sure what he is.
looks
but
like a Rottweiler and something else.
We've had 8 years together, so my best deductions of what he is are Doberman and Golden Retriever mix, because he's double goofy and double hunt.
That's what's
Like,
up.
you
Yeah.
know, like he's a derpy boy, but he will bring you birds.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Set him
what-
down on your front porch like the cats do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll bring you the cats too. You gotta be
Super
careful
cool.
about those lost animal posters around the neighborhood. You know?
He's like, he's really America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, dude. He's Malibu's most wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
I like
great
how he
movie.
just put his paws up like that. And
He
did this. He's
knows,
like,
bro.
I know.
Dude, I'm
This
telling
is
you,
my podcast.
that
Yeah.
dog,
You
that
guys are
dog-
all here for me.
That dog has been on stage more than most people that we know, and he's
Yeah.
just like he just knows what his life is.
It's crazy
dude.
because you're from Kingsport, yeah?
Yeah.
I know a bunch of people that live their life on stage, but you know that half the time they just do it for Roxy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what the Bloomingdale mating call is, don't you? Yeah. Yeah,
It's a
man.
lot of places around
Dude,
here,
it's-
you know?
Well, dude, it's an epidemic.
It's
It's sad.
and
It's
it's still
super
finding
sad.
a filter on the way out too. Like
Yeah.
it's still hard for. I mean, like shit. I've lost friends to like weird overdoses.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's the worst thing in the world to see, even as a young person. You know, you think you don't start losing friends till you get old,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you lose friends as a young person. You're like, what the fuck is going on with our world?
Yep.
Like what? You know, think about the '80s. You know,
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah.
You know, that was a complete epidemic, and then now we've got Appalachia under siege by
Opiates.
Opiates
Yep.
and big government.
And it started
And
with one family.
the entertainment industry, man, they're trying to outmine us right now. You know, I've said it for years that the entertainment industry in Appalachia is the last pure one we've got in the country.
Yep.
And then here comes all the trends. I've seen the patterns over the past like 5 years. I was like, here, they're coming for us, man.
The gentrification,
Dude,
you're gonna have
They
it.
want to buy your crack house and turn it into a 3-bedroom with a veranda.
Yeah.
You know, that's what
Airbnb.
They want. Yeah, Airbnb culture, baby. That's what
You're like,
it is.
like, can I just sell my dope here?
Yeah. And they get away with it because they're like, the Navy will mow your yard for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got one nice house in like the middle of Highland somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's a very quaint oasis with a nice backyard. And the
Yeah.
neighbors are like, I hate you, Rhonda. Let me in, you bitch.
But it's
But
got-
dude, if they throw a spa in it,
Yeah.
they could juice up that price.
Hey,
It'll boost your house up too.
You damn right, I
yeah,
bought the
that crack
spa.
house is worth 120K now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm with that bullshit.
And the
God,
person
darn.
like showing you the house is like, yeah, man, it's got a view.
You can see the back of Johnny Brusco's from here, man. It's a wonderful view.
Just think
And,
of what
and around 11 o'clock, they start throwing away the pizzas. And, like, they'll pop the top even to show you what's going on.
And for extra $8, I give you my shoes.
What do you say? For 3 easy payments of $39.99, you can have my bitch.
Rhonda, get out here!
He's got a black him out and have a Roxy, baby. You knew you're going to work tonight.
So
Dude, there's somebody named Rhonda right now watching the podcast like, these fucking
Pissed.
assholes.
why are they doing this to me?
Yeah, everybody wants to talk
They're
about
doing
the
it because you're
Karens.
smashing my smokes.
Everybody wants to blame the Karens, but it's always the fucking Rhondas, man.
Right?
How'd they find out?
You know, there's like like on military uniforms, there's like the badges on your sleeve that show you your rank. I feel like the tip of your black and mild kind of gives you your hood rank a little bit. Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed that?
Oh, yeah. If
Like
it's
if you've got
plastic
a
or
wine
wood.
tip,
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
wine tipping,
Oh, yeah.
fofos.
Yup, fofos.
Yeah.
So you got a grill, and it's real.
I had one from the mall when I was a kid, one of the faux grills with like the fake diamonds. And
Oh,
shit
we've
in
all
it.
done that.
Yeah, with the little wax inlay. You
Yup.
know?
Oh, dude, I took a gum wrapper.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
mine was
Wrigley's,
Rolos.
You know, it was like,
That was the
Wrigley's.
good
It's like just laying it
dude,
down.
what is that experiment?
You have
Spearmint,
no
baby.
idea how hard I had to talk my Caucasian mom into buying me that grill. Dude, I had to mow the yard for a month to get my 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying CD as a kid.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then you want to talk
what's
about
up.
2 Christmases go by with my South Pole jeans wearing little, like you look at me now, you wouldn't think I'm like Steve Martin in The Jerk. I was born a poor black child. And but I had to sell her on it, man. I was like, I'm telling you, I'll do the yard for free all summer next year. Buy me a grill. Don't make me rob a jewelry store. Mama. You know, like
Tell him make me a grill.
Yeah, dude. And she was just like, whatever, dude. She was very supportive, mom. She was like, whatever.
That's pretty funny.
I got you. See, our mom is Hispanic, so she actually made us sell the dope for her to get our grill.
Right.
Yeah, and then we still end up with Rolos. It was shake and bake.
Hey, I tell you what, we've all got to eat, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We've all got to eat, man.
Oh man, I went out to Idaho not too long ago, and I got to see my my stepdad. I guess I was
What
calling
part
my
of
dad.
Idaho?
Caldwell.
Okay, I got friends up in Boise.
Nice, which is a fucking rock throw away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is great. They have amazing lakes. You can actually skip that rock to Boise.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool.
Put a little lead on him.
Yeah, put a little fucking yeah. So we went out there and like right up the road. So it's super weird because I'm not a fast driver. I'm one of those. I still slow mo. I'm from California. I want 5 miles an hour so everybody can see me.
Just safety third.
Yeah, safety third. so fucking it's 80 miles an hour on the freeways.
Fuck.
Right? Yeah, it's all 80 miles an hour.
US
so like
Autobahn, man.
Yeah, it's like
I'm telling you,
Texas.
it's the US. Yeah, it's fucking 80. So I'm doing 76, right? And I'm like worried about getting pulled over. I'm like, damn, I'm humming, right? And all these people are just bombing past me.
It's
You know,
like, what, you're like, what the
Like,
hell?
get out of
I'm
the
like,
way,
what the fuck?
Grandma.
Yeah. I see the speed
Freaking
limit
Autobahn.
and it says 80, and I'm like, holy shit. It's 80 here. You can imagine what 10 miles an hour does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I go to Opry Mills, it's 24.
But it's really 90 because you don't do 80.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
so like here,
People are
if
doing
I'm
90,
humming,
100 miles
Yeah.
an hour like normal.
yeah, if I'm humming here, I'm doing 82.
Even the big rigs,
You know what I'm saying?
big rigs are doing 70 miles an hour too.
Yeah, all day long. It's a fucking trip.
They'll
ever
freaking
watch
blow
it?
by you.
Watch those damn To Catch a Smuggler shows. And like I was watching one time and it was like in Montana or something. They were like, yeah, and it's no rare occurrence for the people going to town to be doing 85, 90. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? In
Yeah.
Big Sky Country, dude, there's like,
Yeah.
imagine hitting a deer or something at
Dude, you're
90 miles
done.
an hour.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah. Dude, you're OV, dude. That is the
I mean,
end.
you got the freezer full though.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you pass that around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have
Come
you
back.
seen or heard? It's a radio show where the girl calls in about the deer crossing.
No.
You want this?
No, I'm good. So yeah, I'm like actually 6 weeks no cannabis
Dude,
now.
good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's not an easy feat.
It's not,
No.
but
Especially when
Neither
you
is
got
parole.
us around.
Trust me.
so
Yeah.
yeah, especially since I own the dispensary.
Yeah.
So like,
you just sit here and smell.
so like I gotta like pick out. I gotta QC all this weed and shit. I'm like, you piece
Well, it's like
of
it's sad too because
shit.
you're like, dude, check this out, it's perfect.
It's
And
like
I'm like,
finding
cool,
out.
and I'm like, oh, why don't you share it too? I don't want you to just give it to
And
me.
I
Oh,
just
you
sit
know,
here and I
like-
cry.
You own the
silently.
candy store, but you found out you got
Yeah.
diabetes.
Yeah. yeah.
When you walk in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, damn it. Yeah, all that Peloton meant nothing.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
Yeah. So they have this lady calls
That's
the
funny.
radio station, and she's been like complaining to the city and complaining to the town and to the VDOT and the whole nine, you know. And she's talking about the deer crossing, and she's like, "Why do we have deer crossings in the middle of a high mile per hour area?"
Bitch, we put the road here after the deer been here.
The deer been here.
They were here first.
The deer
we
didn't
bought the
know.
land from the deer.
Well, we had to kill their owners first,
Yeah,
but we
we-
got the.
It
was cheaper.
Ain't that
It was cheaper.
America?
Yeah, bullets are cheaper in Texas.
A good word in a gun goes a long way.
Yeah.
That's
what did Pablo Escobar say? Plato o plumo? Right. Silver or lead? What do you want to do? I can either pay you or shoot you. But
You
this
Want
is
money,
happening.
you want money or Jesus?
I watched this this dude the other day. He just got convicted for a child molester came into the cell block.
Tear it up for a minute.
And a child molester came into the cell block, and he had already read the article, and he thought it was heinous. And I firmly believe that I believe that pedophiles should get the death penalty.
One good example, I bet you it changed a lot.
No, they've been making examples like Vitali's been making examples left and right, and they're not fucking.
Well, half
they're
the
not.
time is when his videos finally do get out, because they gotta.
They take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take them down.
Because there's elites that he's like walking up to and hitting them with paint bombs, but rightfully so. That's
A 15-year-old little girl.
Do.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
he's doing on camera is just hitting them with paint. He could just film them curb stomping them. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like,
we can go to
that's a
any
thing
other country and they
It's a thing for
videotape
those
that shit.
videos for a reason.
Yeah.
What I notice is most of these videos that are showing up in my feed, because I catch those on my algorithm too, are like them like busting a predator.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that so many of them are in Southern California.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Are they? Oh,
Yeah,
Hollywood.
Hollywood,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, look at Hollywood. Look at the scene right now.
Dude,
look at how everybody's
Hollywood
operating.
Is built
They're
on the
acting so
debauchery.
weird.
Yeah.
That's
And-
why, that's why I was saying, like, COVID is because all of them got convicted or on house arrest. That's why.
Well, that and Social Security.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had to start taking out all the old people so that they could like save some money for the
It was
government.
like Thanos snap.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Disturbing the natural order is what fucks everything up.
It does,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It does.
It's like, know what it is that you're doing, know what it is you're supposed to be doing for others, and just
that's it.
fucking
Yeah.
ride the
It's
wave,
simple.
dude.
It's respect.
Smile and love
Yeah.
one another
Yeah,
and
it's-
work hard at what you want to be working hard at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yet it's done a certain way and redacted, so it can be fed to the
But-
masses, and we are okay with it because it sounds.
Yeah, and then the ones that aren't okay, which is like 0.5%.
Get shot.
They get shot.
They commit suicide a weird way.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's the butchering of the pure idea we had starting this place. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
It's like it was, hey, let's be a common goal set, united people. And what have we done since then? Is just divide us all up.
Right? Yeah.
And that's what they want. You know, they want you
Yeah.
separated.
Yep.
You separated,
Internal
scared, and
separation.
listening to the whatever shit they're putting on your plate. You're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where we're at. Right
And it's because
now.
you have to, because it's the only thing you got.
It's,
you
it's,
know?
it's the only option.
Yeah.
Well, this dude he was talking about, so the guy came in and he fucking murdered him immediately, right? And he's like, he goes up in front of the judge and, he's getting in trouble, for the bullshit. And
For doing their job.
for doing their job,
Yeah.
right? They should have just shot him in the back of the cop car. Me, I would just let off the traction control and just whip it into a pole. My bad, bro. That fucking traction control just went out. I don't know. He died in the back seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he goes up and the judge was like, "You got anything to say?" Da da da. He said, "I know. I get a lot of letters about people saying, hey, I'm the hero. I appreciate you for doing that and this and that." He says, "Listen, I'm not a judge. I am not one to judge. God is the only person that could judge us." He said, "I just set up the fucking appointment." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But this goes also to fathers. Do you have any children?
No, I don't.
Well, you will one day.
I've got young kids. My niece, she's the sweetest kid in the world, dude. She's a
Right.
little farm child. She doesn't know, like my sister and her husband, they like raise her in a very like country Christian environment, and like it's a great world for her to be coming up in, but it's not what the rest of the world is, and I worry about her for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying by any means that like her family's doing her an injustice.
No, she's
They're
doing an
giving her
amazing
a
job.
pure formation
Yeah.
on building this young life.
And it's a
Yes.
look of
Yeah,
life.
and
a different way,
she will look
Yes.
at the rest of her life like in that light.
Yep.
And that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I love that. So what I go with this is us as men need to be there, right?
To protect the
To
kids.
protect them.
Yeah, and
Because
protect
what
that
and then what
tradition.
other
And
future
protect
do
that
we have
tradition.
if we're butchering innocence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and that's what you're doing when you fuck with a child. You
Dude.
are butchering that innocence.
It's not just what you're doing to that child. It's what you're doing to the future that child grows up and is a part of and is running.
Yep.
It's like you're not nurturing the seeds that are.
It's a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it
No,
together.
look at the Island Boys. The
Yeah.
Island Boys. They were Epstein's
Sons.
sons.
Yeah.
So they were like,
Were they really?
yeah,
Yeah.
they were part of the island.
There's pictures of them. Like,
Yeah, they were-
7, 8, sitting
Yeah.
on his lap.
So, like, they
That's
sit
why they're
there-
the Island Boys.
And yeah, so that's why they
For real?
they sit
Yeah.
there and
I
make
never
out
knew
with
that.
each other and the whole shit because they think that is okay.
Yeah.
They
They're
think
raised in this weird
They're
bohemian,
Yes.
Satan-based.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What the hell, man?
so it's
Predictive
goes into
programming.
the future. It's predictive programming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's where you're fucking shit up, dude.
That's
when you're not
crazy.
doing that. So like screens, right?
Yeah.
It goes always the smallest thing, right? With Navani, we make sure that she's not on screens. If she does do screens, we do like animal shows and like good productive things, and we put her on
Brain
those type
builders.
things. Yeah, brain builders, right?
Yeah.
Outside of that, these kids are on fucking TikTok and shaking their ass and doing all this stupid ass shit.
getting-
Even
and
that-
also-
that's what's crazy because our algorithms here is that. But if you look at like other countries, like they're 13 and 10, 9-year-olds are watching like welding videos, doctor videos, like astrophysicists. You know,
they make their
I get a lot of
professors
bass
celebrities.
fishing on mine,
But that's their algorithm.
Right?
They-
So bass fishing's
Yeah,
good.
dude, I get a lot of Marcus King,
I like
guitar licks,
Yeah.
and bass fishing.
I love his hats, man. He's
Yeah.
got some cool hats. He can play, man.
That's fucking awesome. I love it.
But yes, like we're saying, the future that we're building for ourselves right now as a nation, not necessarily, and I'm no fucking politician,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing what's happening, you know, because I have eyes and ears and go outside my house, that we've got a huge misdirection of what focus we should be having as a nation right now.
And it's a distraction.
Yeah, but I will say that that like leaves an opportunity for the things that we let distract us, kind of bring us together a little bit, which is, you know, why people like you guys do stuff like this.
Yep.
You know, it's like, hey, let's figure out a way for us to all get together without having to be stuck watching, you know.
Well,
whatever.
I actually started this because I'm an idiot and I do a lot of ignorant shit. So,
Cheers to that.
so
I'm
like,
with you.
I like to go out
We
to
get
the
our hands
bars.
dirty.
I like to
shit.
go hang out with my boys, and I like to go talk shit. And every
internal.
single time I go out amongst a bunch of fucking strangers, I get in a fist fight, and I fucking you know I got.
So we just reduced the risk of fist fight, took it home with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we get in a fist fight tonight, it'll be like, oh, bro, hey, we'll call each other the next day and be like, hey, dude,
I'm
you
not-
straight kicked my ass.
I'm too little to fight fair, man.
Well, that's why we have all the tripods.
We'll set them on the table so nobody gets...
It's a belt buckle.
Yeah,
it's
and
just a belt buckle.
And it fits right, just right.
If it's just
Good
right
thing I
there.
have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Savage.
That Eastman water I've been kayaking in, dude. It's all them chemicals have got to me, man.
Holy shit, it's just like Flint.
We can drink ours. And I'm grateful for that. We've got like at least a decent like a water filtration system in our town, but they, you know, they
it
dump
runs
and pay
straight to the nuclear
fines.
power plant in Oak Ridge.
Dude, they dump and pay the fines because it's cheaper than being EPA compliant.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, it's so
That's
ridiculous.
sad.
Yeah.
It's
But the EPA's
ridiculous.
making the money off of it, so they can set the regulations to make more money.
It's the
right?
cycle,
like if you want to
dude.
pay it, but
I mean,
we're okay
they-
to take this amount in fines
It's the wave.
because we're still getting paid.
Well, I mean, look at cannabis, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, what is the number one fucking nutrient line that they have is Athena Pro line,
Yeah.
right? It's all synthetic salts. It's fake. It's all fake. It's all man-made shit,
Yeah.
right? But I promise you, it grows the best fucking cannabis. And if you buy a box, go get yourself a big old kit of Athena Pro line. It says on the side, it says, this is not a nutrient. This is a program,
Yeah,
right? This is something that, like,
It's a regiment for your
it's
plant.
serving. the
dude,
purpose.
and when I realized that it was a legit, I equated it to opiates because I was late on my watering, and I mean like late, like 4 hours, right? So I watered twice a day, right? Now a lot of these people have the system set up and everything else. I think that is where
Timers.
so I think that is where our downgrade of quality
Yeah.
in cannabis went to, is because you're not
It just everything was
personalizing.
automated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
not
You're not in there
It's not
breathing on them
intimate no
either.
more. Yeah, so you see a deficiency in one of these plants, and you're not going through and supplementing and hooking it up.
Yeah.
That it's going to be
all on a
fucked up. It's all on a program, right? So I started doing this Athena Pro line because, I mean, number one, it's 10 times the amount of money that I normally spend on nutrients.
Right.
Yeah.
Like legitimately 10 times. And when I started running them, I was like, bet. Well, I didn't water it for 4 fucking hours late on my normal feed. I went in there and they were all dead.
They're just reliant.
They were so fucking reliant on this
Dependent,
shit that it
yeah.
fucked them up bad.
And that's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe 6,
Wow.
but
Well,
you know,
still, that's a small
roughly,
time frame,
yeah.
you would think.
Yeah, dude, I could like with my compost and my organics and
Yeah.
stuff, and even just Gaia Green, you know, the shit that they still produce. I could walk in there and forget to feed them for 2 days. And I walk in there and they're all like slumped over and shit. I'm like, oh shit! And I start watering
I don't
and
want a
shit.
sandwich. Just fucking cut
Just-
me one out, man.
That's exactly what it is, dude. You ever seen Aqua Team Hunger Force?
Yeah.
I felt like they were the French fries. I was like, you guys are fucked up, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You guys are cold as hockey, man.
You're like, what am
I got high a lot as a kid. Watch that, dude.
It's a lot of time, too.
Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim. What? They don't have Adult Swim no more, do they?
They do.
Do they?
It's like a whole channel now.
is.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been a channel. I mean, it
like,
started.
it's like a-
yeah.
Network, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they offshoot it almost completely.
But is it legit still?
Yeah.
Dude, you can stream it free on your phone.
Yeah,
Adult
and they
Swim.
pack it
shit.
with all the greats. Like,
Yeah,
you can
dude.
go on there and watch Robot Chicken, which is crazy
That was-
now knowing what he does, you know. It's,
Well, Robot Chicken to me kind of sucked. It didn't suck, but it just wasn't my jam.
yeah.
You know, because I still like
the movie spoofs
Futurama
it would do.
and
Yes,
stuff.
I love Futurama.
Futurama's off the
It
chain.
broke my heart about the dog. When Fry went to the future, he got frozen. The dog waited on him.
I know.
Dude, don't even talk about it.
Dude, yeah, right?
He's
Dude, shut
Look,
up.
he's gonna start twitching and shit.
Dude, I'm
That's
sorry.
like, that's like I Am Legend.
Don't do
Like,
it,
Dude, don't do that to me.
Like anytime
what?
we watch a movie, Sally Googles, goes to that website, does the dog die?
Yeah.
That's about movies, and you type the movie in, it tells you. And I'm, yeah, good. I love dogs.
Speaking of crying during TV shows, I want to bring this up. So Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah,
right?
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
And you know what scene I'm talking about,
Yes.
right? Yeah, I mean, all men know this one. So Kurt Sutter's coming out with the new show, right? And he's having Opie as one of the stars.
That's amazing.
And dude, I went through the comments
like
on
a
his
preface.
Instagram. They were like, if you fucking kill Opie in this motherfucker, we're done. We will never trust you again. And like, out of all the comments, that's what everybody said. That's what
It's like, don't
everybody was
do
on.
it.
Don't fucking do it. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, he's gonna do it.
They're gonna
Yeah,
kill
dude.
him.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
They're
If
gonna
you see the
kill him.
videos of
Yep.
like the two dudes are like, we're not gonna have a good time in Vegas. They're like, no, we're not gonna kill Opie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna kill Opie. No,
Yeah, we
no,
won't
no.
kill Opie. And
Nope.
Dude, and we're definitely not gonna allude to anything.
Allegedly.
Dude, have
Allegedly.
you seen A Lone Star State of Mind?
I don't think so.
Dude, so Opie's in it. That's like one of his first
He
gigs.
was also in, what's that football movie?
Something I don't remember.
I remember Friday Night Lights and the teacher had big old titties.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, back to Opie.
Right.
Back to Opie with the weather.
He's right.
So it's called a Southern State, a Lone Star State of Mind. It's filmed in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Well, the guy he was dating this girl all throughout high school, right? And they're like becoming 18 and everything else, 19, 20, whatever. I don't fucking know their age. Anyways, the father of the daughter that the son was dating started hooking up with the son's mom. So they end up getting married, right? So, well,
That is.
the son and daughter, I mean, we've all seen this fucking on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what sites, but on the internet. So, and you know, it's the stepdaughter now, right?
Yeah.
It's like the brother and the stepdaughter, like, you know what I'm saying? Some weird shit
The
happens.
dryer gets stuck. Who hasn't been stuck in the dryer?
Dude,
tell
you
me you've never been stuck in the dryer. You're lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
I know you have.
I know.
Or under the bed.
Hold on, I brought this
With
to
her
Dennis.
friend.
Hold on.
Like their aunt got stuck too.
It's like, come on.
And
I'm gonna let me check the stats on this real quick because I'm pretty sure 100%.
It is 100.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
is
check.
even in red too with the two lines under it.
It's certified mail. Dude.
Guaranteed in every household.
Yeah, it's so legit that Yahoo doesn't even send you a notification. They just know you're on it.
And see,
They don't even ask if you're 18 anymore. They're just like, come on in.
Oh, dude, Virginia does that. They want a picture of your ID and some more shit.
which is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's real.
It's funny. At least they're giving you the opportunity to turn back.
They're like,
They're like,
back
are
to
you
your porn."
sure you want to do this today?
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
like,
you
"Damn."
were really productive today. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, like don't start now. It's only
Yeah.
one. You're like, put him in the portage on at work. God dang it!
I've got a 30-minute lunch break and you're taking up 10 minutes of my time.
I have to walk all the way back out to my truck. You know I don't carry my wallet.
Can't do this.
That's funny.
Can't sit on it.
I can't sit on it.
And it's payday.
It's payday.
And that's the category I'm looking up is I can't sit on it.
BBW can't sit on it.
I'll take it. I can't sit on it for 1,000.
And back to you for 200.
That's funny.
Discount.
It's the discount. Dude, what is it? The daily bonus. They should actually have that and give you like a free gold pass for like a day.
Something like
You're like,
that.
bro, I've logged in 379 days in a row.
Some incentive.
Give me the fucking gold.
Like a missed call or something.
Yeah.
It's like just show my friends.
Just show you, yeah. Just hit me with a voicemail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it is now because it used to be. Remember, like local mail's 4 miles away or local.
Yeah.
You're like, but where at?
Yeah. I've been to Food City 7 times today. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I make that joke all the time. People in Kingsport, it'll be like we'll be having a killer show at the bar or something, and there's not a lot of people around downtown, and somebody will ask me, and they're like, where is everybody? I'm like, I know, and these websites saying hot local milfs everywhere. They're never down here.
Never done. They're all inside on the fucking... Dude, I had a girl...
That's how I describe Kingsport nightlife is like either it's like a lot of fun, or there's like 8 people who are like, we're here to have fun. The best 8-person night you've ever had.
Yeah, hell yeah. That usually works out though.
Yeah.
It usually does work out.
Yeah, a lot less to go wrong with
Music's
that.
good.
No,
vibes are
but
good.
back to this movie. So this Lone Star State of Mind. It's an older movie, right? But it's still super legit. And the dude walks in, and he's sitting, and the dad's sitting down there, fucking having breakfast or whatever, and the mom's sitting there. He like smacks her ass, and she's like, "God damn it, dude!" Because you can tell the son hates the dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, go wake up your sister." And he gets pissed off, and he goes, "Quit calling her my sister. That's my fiance." Like, dude,
West Virginia.
Dude, every time I go through the tolls of West Virginia, I think of that scene. Every fucking time. Mountain Mama. I'm like, oh man, I feel bad for him today. I wonder if they're married by now. That's my fiance.
That's what's up.
Well, if anybody gonna see my sister, it's gonna be me.
Ain't nobody sleeping with her. I don't know what that's from.
Neither
Dude,
do
I've
I.
heard that. That's been the joke my entire life.
They say, when does a woman in West Virginia lose her virginity? When she can't outrun her brothers anymore?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh no.
West Virginia.
You kick it. Yeah, kick it to the chin. Yeah.
So those would be the real brothers.
Yeah. That's my half brother. He only get the tip.
That's how love.
Oh
That's some love children.
no.
That dude, I'm getting fucking banned and canceled immediately.
Yo.
They're like,
Hey,
and taking down another one. They like juice up.
Second
whenever I
thought,
drop
don't
one.
tag me on this. No, I'm just
No.
playing.
No, I would tag you in it, but your sister probably already tagged you.
Oh.
No. Damn. Oh, pulling out the brass knuckles.
And you can find all this on that same website.
Hashtag cream pie. Hashtag happy sis, happy life.
Do you remember?
Stuck dryer.
You remember the YouTube video Super Hot Fire? You remember that guy?
Oh man.
No.
He says he's like, I'm not a rapper, but he enters these rap battles, and all he does is just heap bullshit in these like freestyle battles or whatever. And he says, I'm not a rapper. 51543762. That's the code to my phone. Psych, that's the wrong number. And then it is just erupting, and that's it's the same kind of joy I feel that the crowd filming that you guys get into.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Wholeheartedly.
You guys have a good time, man. I'm glad to
That's
be
what
here.
it's all about, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
Oh,
a
I
lot
fucking
worse
love-
first impressions than this.
Really?
But yeah, by the way, for the record, this is the first time we've all met each other today.
This
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're a gambling man. Just like, yeah, come on, get the fuck up here.
Dude, he hit me up. So, I'm dropping this app, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
The
Yeah,
future of music.
It's really cool. I
Right,
like it.
I fucking love the app because it does a lot of good shit for the artist.
Yeah.
It's driven for the artist, but then I realized it's actually a lot for the user as well.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to pay subscription fees and everything
And you're
else.
just getting links and
Yeah, so like in everything that
Live
you
events.
get from the artist, right? Like if they drop a new track on there
Ding.
and you purchase the track, right? And I did it for dirt cheap. So because I let the artist pick how much they want,
Yeah.
right? Whatever the artist
You want to work
wants.
today? You work.
Yeah, so if the artist wants to put it up there for 5 cents, he can put it up there for 5 cents. If he wants $1,000, he can put it up there for $1,000.
Yeah.
Not sure what's gonna sell better, but I'm saying that and then the artist, whenever the fan purchases it, all the money goes to the artist. right? So we don't take it.
Like it should.
It's a yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like
anti-Spotify, Apple Music.
Yes. Yeah. I can imagine that I'll have some fucking weirdos hit me up.
Bandcamp. Have you ever worked for them?
There.
So Bandcamp is like the only platform
been there.
that even pretends to try to give a shit about musicians.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because one day a year they do 100% proceeds to artists. But, you know, I get it. Every company's got to take something to survive. You know, it takes some income to have outflow. You know what I'm saying?
Fully.
But they do that once a year, and that's like honestly pretty admirable because you don't see these mega million corporations giving any kind of bonus to any kind of even independent artist.
Yep.
Or huge artists. They're just like, here's your royalties for your billions of fake and organic streams. But you know how that shit goes,
I already know. Yeah.
You know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
You sign that little bloody contract, and then bada boom, bada bing, there you are at the table.
There's something,
But yeah, so I was going through, and I was like, no offense, but I have a shit ton of messages from people, just like a shit ton.
Yeah.
Like, he looked at my personal text, and it was like 150 something things a day.
Ding, 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 ding,
yeah, it's just nonstop. So
you.
like, I was going through, and I was like, this is the best way for me to get it out organically is I hit up these people and hit them back and tell them. And I ran across yours, and I hit you back, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, dude, you're right up the road. Let's do a fucking podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, let's do a fucking podcast. So we exchanged numbers on Instagram, but like my phone usually has 1,000 different numbers in there that I don't ever program. So you're like, hey, yo, what's up? It's Chance. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And like, you can see because I have an iPhone, it says red on there.
Yeah.
And I read it like 7 times. I'm like, Chance. No, so I hit up like 4 different Chances that I know. And I was like, hey, did you text me on a different number today? You know what I'm saying? Because I hit him on my other phone. Yeah. You know, I got the 3 phones. So, like, I fucking hit him on my other phone. I'm like, did you text me today? They're like, no, why, what's up? I'm like, no, never mind. Did you hit up my other number that I don't think you ever had today? And they're like, no, because I don't ever have that number. And I'm like, oh,
makes
fuck.
sense.
Yeah, you're right. They're like, why, what's up? No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
What numbers do you have?
And then I was like, I text him back, and I was like, which one? Right? Which Chance?
The one, motherfucker.
No, he was like Lawson. I was like, all right, bet. Back to Instagram. Jumped on there. Chance. Bet. Fuck dude, yeah, let's roll it.
Dude, I was like super excited to get up here. Like I just saw like some of your content, and I was like, this looks like a fucking great time.
Oh yeah.
And so I just hit you up, and then after the fact, I like hit up Chaka, hit up Blev, and I was like, hey, what should I expect going into this? You know, like, I've never met this guy. They were like, dude, one of the best people you ever meet. And I was like, well, I'm glad that this is...
Thank God I have friends that are liars.
I was like, I'll take a trusted opinion. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll go.
Yeah, I had one dude come up here. He's like, honestly, I didn't know what to expect. And I asked a couple people about you. And they said, look, dude, no matter what time you have, you'll have free weed. and they hit me back. They're like, you got bud? And I was like, hell yeah. He's like, I'm on my way. I was like, all right. We had, so we did an Airbnb. One of my friends took his life for fentanyl 2 years ago. That's actually where I got the Hellcat from. He left me his car, right?
White powder's a devil, dude.
I swear it is, right? Fucking Hitler, you know? But
words.
Words. So, I go up there and fucking, the first time, second time, third time I went up there, I was like, where the fuck you at, bro? I'm in your city. And like, I got a bunch of cousins and they do exotic car rentals. So I get the Lambos and Ferraris and shit. Yeah. So like, it's super fun. So I hit him up and I'm like, bro, I'm in the Lamborghini, dude. What are we doing? And he left me on red. And I'm like, this motherfucker right here. So I told him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't fucking hit me back. Well, then I get a fucking phone call and it's a Jersey number, and I answer it, and it was a woman. She's like, "Hey," I was like, "Who's this?" She's like, "It's Sean's mom." I was like, "Oh, hey, Bonnie, how you doing?" I ain't talked to her in a decade, And she's like, I've had better days, and I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Well, Sean took his life last night," and I was like, "Motherfucker." So I came back up to do a vehicle inspection on the car, right? And I walk outside and I fire up one of these gas blunts, right? And this fucking dude right up the road was like, "Hey, bro, And I'm like, what's up? He's like, man, hold on a second. He come trucking down.
Give me 1 minute.
Yep, hold on, I'm almost there. He's still
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
One more minute.
Yeah,
he comes down. Right, and he comes down. He's like, damn, that smells like some fire. And I was like, yeah, dude, fucking X, Y, and Z. Told him what strain it was and like how I grew it. And, I get all in depth with it. I'm like, we only did 1311 on this growth cycle, and I'm like, getting all in depth. He's like,
Just let me smell it.
Just can I hit it?
Yeah.
And me, I'm super weird, so I'm like, no, you can't hit my blunt, but I will go get you a bag. So I went back inside, made him up a fucking ounce bag, fucking brought it back out. He's like, you sure you want me to have all this? And I was like, that's about when I got this blunt.
Smoking blunt is big.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a Pringles can.
It's a Pringles can.
Yeah, pumping the Pringles game.
Well, your little lady liked it, so I wasn't there.
Yeah, that might be the next new
You used
underground rap hook.
Yeah.
You used all the raps in there?
Yeah, I'm telling you, by Mr. Pringles.
We gotta sell that.
You heard it here first.
Trademark
that shit.
Copyright.
Yep. I'm gonna do the poor man's trademark where I'm gonna write it down in a letter and send it to you, but don't open it. So we just get a date on there.
So my grandfather did. He was like old country music, and he like played a lot with like Chet Atkins and Glenn Campbell. Like, dude, he was like old school. He was cool. He was a car salesman, had a big family, great musician, radio host, but he like never did quite like make the cut. But after my grandmother passed, we were like going through her estate, and I found all these poor man's copyrights, dude.
Yeah.
A bunch of them for like some killer tunes. And all these letters from like Chet Atkins and like RCA executives and stuff, like tucked away in some like silverware box, Dude,
that's
and
fucking
it's like,
sweet.
Those poor man's copyrights back in the day were like the most legitimate thing you could do.
Yeah.
To like solidify your song immediately.
Yeah.
4 days, cost way less than any trademark agency.
Yep. That's the truth.
So it's like it was a real thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We had what, 2 nights ago? Was it 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude from Jersey hit me up, right? And he was like, what's up, bro? Have you ever done a podcast with entrepreneurs and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, we kind of are all entrepreneurs. I mean, bring your ass.
Yeah, come
on then. Matter of fact, I got a new strain, too. So he
bring your ass.
Yeah, bring it. So he ended up coming down, man. We had an amazing podcast. It was super awesome. Do you want another one of those?
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super surprised you had this Yellow Wolf whiskey in here. That's super sick.
Oh, dude, Yellow Wolf's the fucking man, dude.
Dude,
He's a cool ass cat.
I've only got to have this a couple times. It's hard to find it, but that's one of the things I really I am ashamed that I like so much is bourbon.
Do you need another Coke?
Would you please?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I get a little glued to this chair over here.
Oh, dude. I promise you, Jelly Roll broke that one. He
Speaking
said,
of-
boom, and he was like, this thing's broke. And I was like, it wasn't before.
Speaking of, what a guy, right?
Dude, he is an
What a
amazing guy. He is an amazing guy.
What a guy.
So, I hear a lot, people are like, Bunny helped him out on a lot of his stuff, and people are like, I think that they hate him just for no actual reason.
What,
but,
the industry? What do you mean?
No, mostly it's like Southern California dumbasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
hate Jelly Roll?
Yeah, because they're like,
Why?
well, we have a million haters out here for no reason, but they go by immediate superficial appearance, right?
Exactly.
And I'm like, do you not understand?
Ain't no soul out there, man.
There's no soul.
No.
Right?
No.
And I'm like, have you not understood how hard that man has worked and how much grind that dude has put in? And if you have a 2-minute conversation with him,
I've never met him. Would love to. That's a dude's brain I would love to pick.
dude, I'm telling you.
You want to talk about a fun writing collab? Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, how much fun would that be?
That'd be fucking extremely fun.
Create art with like somebody who's got an actual perspective of the world.
Yes.
That's what I like to do, man.
That is the truth, though. He has an actual perspective of the
Dude,
world.
an actual perspective.
But he will treat you like his bastard little brother. At least that's how he does me. But
Well, that's life.
It's life.
Yeah,
but dude, we need people like him. We have to have those individuals in our
needs to
fucking
be
realm,
maintained.
dude. We have to, dude. He's one of the most intelligent individuals that I've talked
And he's
to.
got a great platform too to keep reality hooked into a little bit of what is our like intake world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's bringing a little bit of balance to that, which is a huge up to him for that. It's like
that's a feat, dude.
Dude, it's hard to be a normal human with an actual life and a perspective of life that is like fairly normal as we would understand it. You know, like an actual
and
American's
educated.
life.
Educated,
Hella educated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Learned.
Learned. Right? Lil White. Matter of fact, White Lightning, you know what it is. Lil White, dude, he's one of those most humble individuals that you'll run across. That he'll put you up on so much game that you're like, I didn't know you were that smart. You know what I'm saying? When you run into people and you know he's
you
one
get
of
that
those,
a lot in the South though.
Yeah.
You get
there's like an unspoken underlying wisdom in a lot of people down here, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people I think that like they doubt themselves a lot down here.
Yeah, big time.
Right?
We're hard on ourselves because we've got a standard.
And we never made it, like, so to speak, you know, not that, but, you know, like, I know people
It
ain't nothing easy but pissing in the shower.
Really smart.
Yeah, ain't nothing easier than pissing in the shower. Yeah. But even then, you can't do it in front of your wife. You know, I don't piss in the shower. I get out, get the whole fucking floor wet. And, you know what I'm saying?
Stand on the diving board and piss. Toss
Done
me.
that.
Give me the ball.
I want to try the boat.
I'm gonna catch it in the air.
I'm gonna do a gainer.
Dude, people still don't do gainers anymore, do they?
No, dude, public pools aren't fun anymore.
No.
As soon as you walk past like anybody, they're like, "You looking at me?" It's like, no, I'm not.
I'm staring.
Y'all parents
here,
So
so
as
as
a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Did y'all parents ever drop you off at the pool and just say, fucking have a day?
Only one.
All the
and then,
time.
And then you come home with like 3rd-degree sunburns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I remember, this is the first time I ever remember like being like affected mentally by anything. I had gone to the pool. It was the summer. I broke my arm. I grew up racing moto and riding skateboards and shit.
Hey, we were riding skateboards earlier.
And and I broke my arm in the middle of moto season, so I was missing out on these races. I was super bummed. My dad was like, "I'm gonna take you to the pool. Don't get your cast wet," you know. And you know, he's that kind of dad. He was always just like, "Whatever you want to do, man. We're just gonna have at it." You know, just that kind of guy. Like the advice I got every time I wrecked growing up racing was, "Don't cry, just roll around for a second. You'll be okay." you know, and
Put some dirt on it.
That's my like one of my formative life mottos is just roll around for a second. You'll be okay.
That's great. 'Cause mine was, you better stop crying or we'll give you a reason to cry.
Yeah.
Like,
You'll have a reason to here in a
like
minute.
my arm's backwards.
See, I got stung by a bunch of bees. I got stung by bees growing up,
Can
and
you
like
move it?
as I grew up and I got into the military, they do the whole if something happens, rub some fucking chewing tobacco in it.
Yeah.
Right,
dude. It's a good. It's a good. Expellant. Is
So-
that the word?
Yeah.
We'll call it expellant.
Plunger.
Yeah.
It's a plunger.
It's a plunger.
Yeah. It sucks that shit out of there
Yeah.
like a $2 lady.
Here, take the whiskey too. And I'm like, then my son started teething, and I was like, "Babe, we're in the South. Give him Jack Daniels." And she's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" That's how the fight
Eggnog and
started.
SoCo, baby. That's the
Dip
way to
your
go.
finger.
Yeah, eggnog and
Rub the
SoCo. Yeah.
Yeah. Finger, rub the
Do you
gums.
know what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Now I know what I'm trying to do to you if we can get him to stop crying.
He's gonna be like,
If you would have not drank all that wine, you wouldn't already like this shit.
Oh shit.
Minutes later, she's sleeping.
Yeah.
You put you just rub it. Just rub a little on the nipple.
chips.
Is what I've
Oh,
always
dude.
heard. Rub a little on the nipple of the bottle. It's just like a redneck thing, I guess. It's
Yeah, it
like,
is.
You know, put a little whiskey on a baby bottle.
yeah, flip it.
And they don't,
and
don't
dip
put
it.
none in there, but just wet the tip
Outside,
of it,
yeah.
and it just
It numbs it.
just
Yeah.
enough. But also, that's like such a thing in the South is like you'll find like you'll meet people who's like they'll tell you stories of like, yeah, my mom was heavily addicted to drugs while she was pregnant with me, or my mom was a heavy alcoholic while she was pregnant with me, and that's like another side effect coming back to that like southern epidemic of opiates.
Yes.
And like that kind of it built a whole dependency of a generation almost, you know.
Yeah.
And then they expect us to not just immediately come back from that. They're just like, there's no way that these.
We'll just give you some boxing.
Just take this
exactly.
Suboxone.
Take
There's
this Suboxone.
just shut up. Take the other drugs we're gonna give you and stay in your hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instead of let's help you.
Yeah, because
Get
they
to be
assume that's the
functioning.
help you
Yeah.
want. They're like, here's what you want, and it's like, no, that's not what I want. I want help.
Yeah.
That's not help. That's just another vice.
Yep.
You know?
But if you go out into like rural South, you notice how little there is out there.
Do you know why?
Coal mines are shut down.
Well, not just that. Well, it definitely is that. That's a huge factor. That is very true. I don't want to take away from that. It's ass whoopings. Do you know
not enough of them, man.
Not enough of them.
My generation suffered it the worst.
I'm telling you.
Go get that stick.
What happened to a good old fashioned dude? I would
Get that
fuck with
switch.
while my mom was cooking. I always got the white plastic flat spatula right across my ass.
Wham!
Dude, she would haul back from Alabama.
From downtown.
Dude, she would bring that shit back.
She's on fire.
Oh God! I knew my daddy couldn't catch me. I could run from him. But
These buns are smoking, boys.
boy, were they! I had them hot cross buns, man. Let me tell you about it.
They had the X on it. It looked like pretzels.
Like we had bunk beds when I was a kid, and Dad would
My
always
ass
just
had bunk
grab
beds.
the top bunk, and he's just like, "Grab it, I'm gonna whip you." So like all my whole life, I never wanted a bunk bed.
Never again.
Never.
Because
Never
I'm like,
again.
it's
He
just
said,
easy
"I
for
can't
me."
even have a loft apartment now."
Yeah.
That's like a legit threat to your kids. I will put you in bunk beds. They're like, no, we're good, Dad. I swear to God.
Dude, I had one when I was a kid. The first time my fucking tailbones all wore out from moto and shit, but a bunch of wrecks. But the first time I fucked it up good, I fell off of an unfinished bunk bed at a Big Lots. I was climbing on it, and I fell off of it. Boom! Right on that damn metal pipe,
my God.
and it just chipped it, and it's just always been in there. So I get like these weird back pains.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it's crazy.
Back pains ain't
I've got,
good.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man, you
I feel like an
should've
old
sued
man,
him.
dude. I'm
No,
not
I'm
even
just
30 years old. I'm out here like, I wake up in the morning, and when the roosters start crowing, I know I need to start stretching. I lay down on my tennis ball for an hour. My nurse brings me breakfast.
That's his wife.
Yeah. Rhonda.
Still making payments on that bitch.
Yeah,
Cost me
$39.99 a month.
It cost me half a script a month.
But she's good when she's good.
I don't have a passport, but she does. You know what I'm saying? Eat that order, baby. That's a lost art, dude. You used to hear about that shit all the time. You used to hear about that shit all the time, dude. What happened to those?
Dude used to do it, dude.
OnlyFans took over and the email order brides just fucking died, bro.
Oh,
that whole
dude.
industry's
Well, what
dead
it is
now.
people just got complacent with getting pictures and not their day.
They were like, I'm fine. I don't want you to sleep here after all.
Yeah,
That
matter of
clearly
fact-
is. They're like, actually,
They're cooks.
your recipes
Cooks,
are garbage.
Like
I
Adam
don't want
22 type.
They're like,
salted
hey,
potato
we'll
water
buy
for
your
dinner.
bath water. We'll buy your socks.
Dude.
God. No, real shit, dude. I have a friend. I don't want to put him on blast because I.
Put him on blast.
No, I can't do my brother
Tag an
like that.
OnlyFans.
He said I can't do Greg like
Yeah,
that.
I can't do Greg. Oh, too bad I wasn't about to fire him up right now. But his wife has an OnlyFans, and we like laughed about it and everything. But she only does feet pics. Right.
That's the smartest market, in my opinion. You're like, hey, do you get to keep your reputation at the bank?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You damn right.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna be like in Food City like.
Do they
People
deposit?
without a
I
foot
know
fetish
those
just...
feet.
I know
Yeah.
them.
I know
Like you
those
can
feet.
never
You
wear
just don't give a
sandals in
fuck.
your town again.
Right? Some dude's like, I paid 20
So,
grand.
She said, I quit shaving my toes. I don't paint them anymore. I don't even clip them anymore.
Yeah,
I
fuck
wait for
it.
them to chip off like a werewolf.
Oh yeah.
And there's dudes that do that. They shave their feet.
No.
They
Dude, I've got
they
little
get
hobby
manicures.
codes, bro.
For real?
And they fake
Oh,
their
I
feet as
wouldn't
women's
doubt
feet.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah,
It's like, bro,
manicured or
those
whatever.
look like Timberland wearing feet.
Bro, put your motherfucking boots back on.
Missus got blue collar feet.
Shit, it's
She's
probably
got, she's
The
got,
callus all
she's
on
got
one
pipe
side.
fitter feet. Look at her.
yeah, it's probably the one person you would
Yeah.
least suspect too.
Oh yeah.
It's always you ever
It's like a lunch lady.
you ever like go out with like a girl who ever did like ballet or anything?
Their feet are messed up,
Dude, absolutely. But
They look like Rumpelstiltskin.
Or gymnastics. No, it's all about the girls that did gymnastics where their abs stick out further than their tits.
that's like the
Well,
it's
they
like the
got-
bicycle body.
They have to take shots to stunt their like hormones because that like on balance bars. And
That was
stuff.
the
Well, you start
original.
working out
Well,
too
yeah.
hard too early, it fucks with your growth. You know, like that's why they don't advise like you make kids like lift weights and shit.
And my mom got
You
mad
don't
at me
want-
for taking a sip off her coffee.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
bullshit.
Dude, I was building bongs and
Damn
stealing
it.
cigarette butts and like
Yeah.
testing my bong. I never smoked weed at this
Shit,
point,
I was
but I would
smoking
build
my
bongs all
stepdad's
the time.
cigarettes.
Dude, we jacked the hell out of his shit.
dude.
I promise you.
Smoking Marlboro Ultralight 100.
No, he had the Camel Whites.
Camel Whites.
He had the Camel Whites.
Those things
the
are like
no
smoking
filter.
logs,
And
bro.
he better know, and the no filters. Yeah, my uncle got out of prison. Those were his jam.
Hard, I bet he was a
But
hard
the
dude.
whites,
wasn't he?
dude, those things were huge.
Yeah.
On the back,
Was he
they're
hard
called
as fuck?
larger gauges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe it.
like
It takes a hard
badass.
motherfucker to smoke
Yeah.
Camel Whites.
Yeah, and it was crazy because my dad would whoop him, so you knew what it was.
We grew up similarly, I'm hearing. I hear
Yeah.
you.
It's like shout out to Love.
Hey, shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Lessons gotta be learned. Several
Hey, this
times.
is how it goes.
You know?
But it's funny now because now he's soft, right?
Sweet,
not
no.
soft like that.
Yeah.
Because he
Just
will
sweet.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
So like he comes over, right?
And patient. More
Like
patient.
we went out to his house and everything, and like we get out there and he's like, "Hey, dude, can't wait. He built me an 825 Banshee.
That's sick
Oh,
as
dude.
fuck, dude.
Super,
Fuck
super
yeah,
sick.
the
This
big
thing-
four.
Oh, dude, I didn't
Yeah.
get that bitch out of second gear.
Dude.
I was like, "Oh, shit!"
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a
dude.
video of it
bet.
eating a fucking
Come on,
Lamborghini.
dude. You want to talk about turning my redneck ears straight the fuck up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta hop on this bitch one time.
You just holler.
Dude, I threw Alex on it, right? And she went, whoa, okay. She circled the back around on the track, and she's like, I'm off. You guys can take it. I'm done. It's not my. I was like, babe, you had a helmet.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck
She's
do
like,
you mean?
no.
Like,
you break your neck, but you won't be concussed.
and
You'll be fine.
you'll be totally fine.
You don't
feel
need your
everything.
legs.
You'll feel
That's
everything.
See, that's why I quit racing and started making music, and I was like, fuck, I need my wrist, and like, them motherfuckers,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Oh yeah,
It's
they're
like
clicky,
maracas.
bro.
yeah.
And like, I didn't even stick with it very long. You know, it was only like 5 or 6 years, and then I just.
So you have to like fast forward to the good parts. Like, I can't sit here for 30 minutes. It's like, yeah, can't do it when I'm drinking.
No, well, I was like, dude, I can't make music and fuck my arms up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I can go without legs
'Cause
if
they're
I had to.
tools.
You
Yeah.
know, like I can still
But-
pick without legs.
Yeah.
But
Oh man,
Lieutenant Dan with the guitar.
yeah. You got new legs. But I just, you know, I just kind of like still love them, dude. I absolutely love motorcycles. So like, I like to buy like little shitty 2-stroke dirt bikes and fix them up, flip them, ride them for a month, and sell them. Harleys, shit.
Well,
like
I
that.
gotta get you to come over to my house because my son broke all my shit. And I'm
I'm
from
good with small
California,
engines, man.
so I don't know anything about small engines. Like, I even took the class in high school, and they kicked me out for smoking
I know,
pot.
yeah.
So like,
So you
I
didn't get to
figured
learn.
I was better at weed than I
Better
was.
at weed than
yeah.
we did.
It's school's fault.
See,
I know how to
it's
take them
it's
apart.
the only math I'm good at.
Yeah, I know how to take them apart. Yeah, I did do meth one point in time in my life, so I'm great at taking
That was
them
an
apart.
accident. That doesn't count.
Yep.
That shit's way
Where's
too
all
funny.
the parts out?
I love those
I
videos.
saw
Oh,
it
dude,
right
when
there.
you put it back together and
The high
there's like
school-
7
yeah.
extra pieces, you're
There's
like,
like-
huh?
They, well,
The
it
high
was-
school-
Fuck it, let's roll.
High school's
It's-
backed up
yeah.
to the fucking metal recycling place. You're
yeah.
like, I don't know what happened, man.
Oh, okay.
Here's one half of a 69 Trans Am, man. Enjoy it.
And like the only thing, it's like an on-off button. You're like, whoa, that looks important.
That looks really important.
Does.
Where does this string go to?
Yeah, how did it started?
Yeah. Is this a kickstart? I kicked the fuck out of it like 7 times. This bitch didn't do nothing.
Gotta hear the hammer.
Yeah, hit it with a hammer.
I have a buddy I grew up with, and he's moved out. He works on the oil fields out off the coast of California, but he stayed in the moto life. Like he's a wild man. If I had to describe him with one word, it would be fucking feral.
Fucking feral.
Dude,
it's
he's-
all one word, no space.
Yeah,
fucking
no
feral.
spaces, hyphened.
Yeah.
But he hangs out with like these X Games medalists and moto guys, and they just go and they get rowdy as fuck. I'm like, dude, this is the perfect life for you. You were always too crazy for any normal interaction. I'm glad you're like, life is exciting, because if anybody needs it, it's that crazy son of a gun.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, he's crazy.
Dude, growing up skateboarding in Cali, all these younger
This is the best
cats,
place to ever want to skate.
Yeah.
right?
absolutely.
So like,
Virginia wants
but
to
I'm a
skate in
casual
Cali,
guy, right?
Yeah.
And people think I'm tough till they see me in an airplane.
What does that mean?
So I fly myself, right? We go and bomb around. I took him flying today. He flew
Yeah.
an airplane for
No,
the
it's
first
fun.
time.
Hell yeah.
Right? But he's just like
That's
my
fun,
mom,
dude. You got
right?
to do everything.
And I don't understand it because
To
my
a
dad
little
was
bit,
always the
yeah.
badass,
Yeah.
I thought.
No, it was cool.
Then I realized it was really
Yeah.
my mom this whole time.
If I had a little bit more time,
So
I'm sure it'd
he's
be
got more of
in-depth,
my
but-
mom's
Yeah.
tendencies.
Intuition,
So
yeah.
I took my
yeah,
mom up,
dude, I
right?
saw that.
And
Like,
you know,
hell
I
yeah, I'm
jump
hopping
in the
on that
back
bad
seat.
boy.
I'm like, Mom, it's yours. Take the
Freaking
controls.
fighter
Right?
jet setup.
And she asked me about 10 questions,
Got the pedals
and she was like,
and
"Okay, cool. All right, get it. This is the
like,
yoke. This is the
someone's
rudder. This is how we
serious.
operate.
Hell
This is how we run it around." Right? And she's fucking bombing around. Right? So I got my sister coming up in 2 weeks because she wants to get her pilot's license. And I'm like, fucking come up, let's do it. Put you in a plane, I'll fucking pay for it. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, all right, bet. So, you know, we got her scheduled to come up. Well, Greg was coming out, and I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. So we were going to do a bunch of landscaping today because, you know, we're beaners, and that's our like love of life, you know? So he was going to be there. Well, we had to do that for racism.
I'm a ginger.
Yeah. We had to
ginger, but I
we had to bring the ginge.
You need like an all red bumper sticker that just says advocate.
And
They're like, for what? For what? They'll never know.
They'll never
There you
know.
go.
So
Yeah.
like that was like I was super excited about it. I let my stuff grow out and everything, and I like showed him the plants the night before, and like you know got juiced up. I was like, oh, wait a minute. So my instructor calls me. He's like, hey, it's perfect weather tomorrow. What are we doing? I was like, oh, I'm fucking there, right? So like we
Yeah.
pop up, we fucking fly, right? And I'm like, my brother's in town. You have to shut the engine off on him while we're flying. Right, because he does that
Holy
bullshit
shit.
with me.
No,
Yeah, he
dude.
fucking does
Talk
that shit
about-
with me.
Talk about the scariest fucking thing
Yeah,
I
he just
can
clicks that
Final
bitch.
Destination
He's like, so,
stuff.
and this is how I know, is because he's like, so if the engine were to go out, where would you land? And as I'm
seen this
scanning,
video.
he's over here shutting the shit off. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? Stop, fuck. He's like, you got it, bro. I'm gonna
That
FaceTime
teaches you
my
not to
wife.
panic in that high stress moment, though. That's like a pretty good lesson. he's
You need
giving
to know these things.
But
like you
yeah.
truly
It's like
need to
where
know
we
this.
were though, we were pretty high up, so like when he cut out the engine, we kind of just stalled there. Really.
Like a hover.
You just
Yeah.
hover. Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is so cool because it's almost like hovering in a plane.
Yeah.
Just like,
You're just
and you're
chilling.
just like, just
And
come
me,
up to
I
almost
shit
like
myself.
a perfect stop, and then
I
he's like,
shitted.
all right,
I shit it.
yeah, and then we banked down, caught some speed, and then I was just
Fucking-
like, at this point, I would start looking for a landing spot.
Yeah. Me,
You
I'm
know?
like, that mountain.
Right.
You know, and the,
DB
best,
Cooper.
the cool thing is you'll actually beat the ambulance by at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I've seen the videos of like
Every
the
time,
dudes.
yeah.
Land at the hospital, make it easy.
Actually, yeah, perfect right there. Just
yeah,
land.
there was a hospital right there. I was like, oh, we'll just
Yeah.
crash in the
Well,
ceiling.
yeah, if we crash into it, we'll be farther in. We won't have to walk as far.
Yeah, 'cause there's
I was like,
big
there's a
gates
morgue
on
across
top,
the street. Let's go there.
Yeah, we could just start at the morgue.
Yeah.
You just stall
Saves
and
him a
seal it like
trip.
leaf.
Yeah.
just spiral down.
Have you seen
Spiral
the video?
in.
Yep, spiral
of
in.
Those dudes are like driving around some like area, and they're like, see the smoke. They're like, damn, I bet that's a fire barbecue. And they pull up, and it's the fucking morgue, and they're like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
They're
shit.
like, damn, I bet they're making some barbecue over there. Well,
Yeah,
boy,
they
where they're
sure
making
are.
some
It comes right off the bone.
some fried green tomato shit.
It's Gary's recipe.
Oh,
Gary's
yeah.
recipe.
No, I was really stoked because like he got my mom's trade on that one, right? Now I know my dad's scared of heights. I got it. It's gotta be, right?
You were the terror kid, weren't
Well, I
you?
ain't no, I
Oh, I
ain't
was a
climbing
hell
no
yeah.
300-foot
Yeah.
tower or anything like
But
that.
see, like the cliffs, right? We
Yeah,
got nothing
you
but
gotta
cliffs
Why
in
at
Cali.
least,
Yeah.
at least
Right,
I
we got
felt a little
Keystones to
secure with
82-foot
the
cliffs.
with
So
the
jump
straps.
off.
What part
Yeah.
were you?
I know
raised?
that if
Sacramento?
I'm
Northern
Sacramento.
Cali. Yeah.
Okay.
well,
Yeah,
a little
so
bit
I
more
was staying in,
comfortable
like,
that I know I'm in
Humboldt
the big
area.
Yeah,
lighter.
like Humboldt
Yeah,
area.
Yeah.
Rio Dale mainly.
You gotta
Okay.
on the big snake. Right
Yeah, I'm
there.
probably like an hour and a half away from there.
It's beautiful though, man. Those sheer drops to like fucking 15-foot waves in the middle of the winter,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
It's the best Christmas I ever had.
Oh fuck yeah.
dude.
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Especially we're from the city of trees.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, right.
It's literally called
State
that.
capital. Oh, what?
You already know it. I got to meet Arnold. You know? Yeah, it was funny too because he came out to do like a governor's speech and everybody showed up like Terminator stuff and was like, "Say it, bro, say it." And he's like, "God damn it,
Isn't that great?
get to the chopper!" Like,
He was like, I'd like to open my statements today.
yeah, with "get to the chopper."
Yeah.
That's
That's the only thing he says to the collegiates who are graduating from whatever. What is it? SCU or whatever.
Oh, we don't actually know the college. I don't know anybody that went.
Man, I went to college. I don't remember any of it, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
dude.
the online school during the military.
I found psychedelics, so I
Yeah,
got a little
same thing.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I mean, I was a
It's a
bluegrass
trip.
major, so I wasn't supposed to be doing much anyway. But boy,
Well.
howdy, was I failing most of it.
You know you're in the South when he starts off with boy howdy.
Hey, I love Meowdy. That's what I say.
Meowdy.
Meowdy, you know.
Meowdy. I knew a guy that drove a Meowdy.
Oh, dude.
Great cars, man. High
Great
customer
cars.
service rating.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Fucking
Dude,
amazing.
I was fucking with my business partner. I'm like, bro, look, dude, our numbers are going up, dude. The way that this looking like, by the end of the summer, you can get yourself a brand new 04 Miata.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, with the convertible. I said, don't fucking jump the gun here.
I want the hardtop or the deal's not on.
Does that come in a manual?
Yeah, E-manual. This is who's going to drop it off.
That's who's dropping it off.
Good car.
Good car.
This car,
Good car. Dude, and as I was talking shit about this, right, I was on the phone. I had him on speakerphone, and me and the wife were cruising, heading out toward the Bristol Motor Speedway. And we see this dude, and he's got these bright pink glasses on, and he's got the white gray hair.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right? And he's just cruising, dude, living his best life in a Miata. And I'm just like,
Oh no.
I'm not going to make fun of him. I will
Dude,
not right now make fun of him.
No, he's having the best damn Sunday he ever had.
Oh, you damn right.
He was 80 miles an hour directed towards Flavortown. He was going.
He was on his way to his hot yoga class, which he
Yeah.
called an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah. It's just how
Oh,
steamy
yeah.
they leave those chicken pieces at the Golden Corral. And you got to bend over to get them, so hot yoga, dude, there it is.
Hot yoga,
His
there
wife's
it
like, how have you gained 90 pounds?
And smell this delicious.
Yeah.
is. Well, baby, it's the opposite of you.
Right?
You lost 70, and you don't smell as delicious as you used to.
Yep, never been married.
It's fun.
That's all there is to
Oh.
that statement.
Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna
It's
throw
cool.
that
Yeah,
around.
just kick it as many
Yeah,
times as
just
you
throw
want.
it out in the yard.
Yeah, no big deal.
And the marriage is fun, though.
I love marriage,
Yeah.
mainly for the simple fact that, one, if I go in there and tackle her at 2 in the morning after drinking all night,
Yeah.
it's not a charge,
Right? Yeah.
right? If I did that
Oh,
with
yeah.
anybody else, I'd probably get locked up.
Yeah.
And then, but then, you know, then I do have to wake up before her
Yeah.
and go to work.
Mhm.
But if I leave during the lunch day and I call her and I'm like, babe, I just had a really hard day. Like, can I come home and get a back rub?
Right.
She'll rub my back until I fall asleep. And I wake up to kids screaming. And I'm like, what happened?
Right.
And I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
I'll just move to another room.
See what
You know, I'll pass out there.
A quieter room.
Yeah, quiet. I'm taking this over.
This is your fault.
This is your fault. I've heard that a lot of
I
times.
was asleep, so I did nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're always asleep.
Dude, I love the blame game, right? Because whenever they fuck up, they're my children,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like
Your
they're-
kids did this.
You're fucking. You know what your son did today while you were at your job? That shit cracks me up. I will say though, but you know, you still have another 7 years. You know.
Damn, y'all been writing my will out for me.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
been
did an
busy?
obituary while you were taking a piss.
We just went everything.
Yeah, we're like, he was
Dude,
a great
so-
man.
Damn
Are
it.
you okay? Do you want to
No,
talk
like
about
for
it?
real. I've been married like
No,
8
dude, I don't
years
want to
now.
talk about it.
It's marriage is fun, you know.
Shit.
Building a life with somebody.
I mean, yeah, it's a wonderful thing when you think about it spiritually, but you think about like the purpose of it governmentally with the piece of paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
hate that shit.
Or the
Because they have to add their part to
the
it.
consumerist economy making a career path out of something so sacred.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those things. It's like, also, I grew up in like a family that had like marriage was real confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I remember when I was a kid, like my parents didn't get along well, to say the least. And then my dad moved out and had his own place while they were still married. And then when they got divorced, he moved back in and lived on the couch. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, what the fuck? And so I feel like, you know, like I've done like some semi-long-term relationships, but it's never like an easy thing for me to like be able to, I don't know, stay composed, I guess. I don't know what it is. I'm no Freud.
Well, I mean, you're still young, but you're still young though. So,
Yeah.
and in the same token, like when I was 28, I started to know how to use my dick. You know what I'm saying? Thought I did. and I used the hell out of it just to practice.
Just to try
some shit.
Make sure it wasn't gonna fall off.
For a test drive.
Yeah. And then I met my wife at 29, and I asked her if she knew how to use my dick.
You said, nobody sent me the fucking manual.
I was hoping you had it.
I was like, can you show up and show me some shit?
I can't read. I need a picture menu.
We went through the McDonald's drive-thru.
Hell yeah.
She gave me
a
Big Mac.
No, 1, 2. Yeah, all right.
Extra sauce.
Yeah, all right. I'm working with the dollar menu. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was working with her dollar menu.
I hear you. All right.
I got the full for full.
You found the
I
grimace.
go to
You found the grimace.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
found the grimace. I heard you.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't the Crimson Chin, I was cool. Oh shit. Man, I do love this fucking this area though. It's completely different than any place I've ever been. Some places have been better, but they wouldn't allow me to stay. But some places were worse and they wanted me to stay.
Yeah.
And this was a place that they were okay with me kind of staying. So I was like, you guys got a pretty fucking comfy couch here. Is it cool if I crash? And they were like, yeah, but don't touch the couch. I was like, you know what? If you keep cooking like that, I'll sleep on the floor. We call it a pallet.
My dad's 69th birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I asked him, I was like, I'm not like in a super great spot to like super duper treat you for your birthday. I was like, but what would you think about a camping trip? He was like, yeah, let's go camping. I was like, all right, I've got all my stuff. Do you want me to grab you a tent? He was like, hell, we don't need no damn tents. We sleep on the ground. And keep in mind, this man's almost 70 years old. And I'm like, are you sure? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll sleep on the ground, have a fire, bake some beans. I'm like, all right, man, let's go. And we did, and he slept all night on the fucking ground. And I'm a night owl. I don't sleep much.
Yeah.
I swear I get to write. It's the middle of the night. So I'm like up all night, dogs chasing shit off from the campsite. We're all hanging out. He's asleep. And he gets up to piss. And I realized in this moment, like I saw for the first time, like my dad aging, And like, as a kid, watching this dude being like, this is the meanest, strongest motherfucker I know.
Yeah.
And then I got to see like me trying to pick his fat ass up off of his fucking camping spot.
Yeah.
So he could go piss in the middle of the night, But I mean, there's some humor to it. But it was like one of those things that like made me slow down for a second.
Yeah, it's like surreal.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was like super surreal.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about, man. Y'all.
No, but I mean that's
That's a good
that's a
time.
good time. I think that even as we age ourselves, right? I'll notice little things that like I realize that I'm aging, right?
Yeah, dude.
We played skate today,
Yeah.
and oh my goodness!
Dude,
And
I'll do a
like,
kickflip in a square toe cowboy boots right now.
that's what you see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's always how I've been. I'm like, I'll do an
what we did.
impossible.
You don't lose
like
it.
I'll hit the doubles. You know
You
what I'm
don't
saying?
lose
Like,
it, man.
you don't lose
You did
it.
a kickflip in what, like $200-something?
They were 380, but no big deal.
I said, I'm not a collector, I'm a user.
Yeah.
I
Oh, my wife fucking
utility
hates it.
collector series.
I whipped
Yeah,
out my
it's a
pants
utility
out of
collector
the cart,
series.
and the whole pinky was ripped out of my shoe. I'm like, look, man, that comes prepared. And he whooped me, dude.
I was like, hey, you want to play skate? And he's like, I guess. I don't really skate much anymore. Popped his trunk. he popped his trunk, grabbed his deck out, his shoes.
It's like an
my-
organized gun rack in
Yeah.
the back. It's like just full
Trucks,
of
wheels,
decks.
berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, he whips out a fanny
It's like-
pack we didn't even know he had and starts adjusting
Right,
You
shit.
just cut to the Tokyo
all
Drift
funny.
scene.
Yeah.
Right. It's a book, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, but I promise
Donkey
you.
Kong?
Yeah.
I was ready to end the game, and I was like, bro, I better land this trick, God, if you're
Straight
real. And it was only because I can feel my whole chest caving in. It was like, bro, stop! You can't breathe this much.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
You keep those oxygen tanks on hand when we go snowboarding because I'm a smoker.
oh, dude, I got the cannabis ones now.
Dude, I get the
Yeah.
little Walgreens like Oxy
Yeah.
cans.
Yeah.
And I take them. My buddies are fucking razz me, dude. They're like, dude, you fucking so damn out of shape. You have to take your own fucking oxygen can up to the top of the mountain. I'm like, dude, I fucking can't breathe up here, man.
First off, got your girlfriend the same one. She
Right?
Yeah.
Got it in a necklace, so she ain't gonna carry it.
I hit it, but then she hit it from the back.
Now we're here, so shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like I still want to go and have fun, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell
But
yeah.
like I
That's
just fucking
funny.
I smoke too much and I gotta be able to fucking
Yeah.
breathe.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. When I was 18, 19, And I was 19 when I was joining the military, and when I was like doing all the ruck marches and shit, and I realized that there was a whole bunch of like 18-year-olds that have already like been working out the whole time, did the ROTC, got their PFC when it first started, and like I'm just coming off a bender and shit, and I'm just looking at this as a last
I did this on accident.
Dude, when I joined, I didn't even know there was drill sergeants.
This is IHOP.
Like I didn't learn none of this shit. Right?
What? I thought this was a gym membership.
Yeah, like, who the fuck am I here? I took a van, we got drunk, I don't know, I'm
said
here.
I could make some money
Yeah,
here.
they actually sent me back on a delayed entry program because I had pot in my system. And I'm like, how did it get there? And where's it at now?
I did not inhale.
It owes me money.
It owes me money.
You don't have any more, do you?
Like
when I got back from California, I had no direction in my life when I got back, and I was like, I was working at a sandwich shop. I won't name it because it sucked, and we don't want to bring down any reputations in the hizzy. So I was taking a delivery order to a recruiting office. And it was a Marines recruiting office. The dude that ordered the sandwich was my across the street neighbor. And I was like, oh man, what's up? He was like, what are you doing? You look like you're feeling depressed. And I was like, you have the answer for me. And so like we went through all of this like paperwork and test ASVABs and make sure my tattoos weren't too big at the time. Yada, you know how that bullshit goes.
Yeah.
And then I get down, we'd like worked out all summer. Dude, I was wearing a 30 waist Levi. Brother, you want to talk about the best I've ever looked in my fucking life.
Yep.
Was when I was like, and then I got the last day. I was getting ready to sign the papers to go. My mom was crying. I was like, I'm too stubborn to say no. I've already started. And I go pen to paper and I look at the guy. I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I'm like, I can't go. I was like, I've never listened to anybody my entire life. I don't think it's gonna stick, brother. I was like, thanks for the gymming.
Thanks for the gymming.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go get some jacket.
Yeah. I got fucking. Look good that summer. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We're not gonna go too in depth about it.
I wasn't in the Marines, but the girls thought I made it. I fucking love it.
I have a buddy. He's an artist, and he went into the Army for a little while, and then got medically discharged. But I could tell that it was something that he wanted to uphold, because I had a similar kind of thing. Every man in my family has served, you know. Yeah. His family too. I just didn't have the balls, but he went for it, and then I think he realized, this ain't gonna work for me, because he's very similar mindset. Like, I'm an artist, don't tell me what to do, you know? Yeah. You know, but...
well, no, I was a rebel. I was cool with Article 15s. Like, they didn't have to promote me, so I was cool with that.
Right on.
Yeah. So, like, I crashed out.
Were you Army?
Yeah, I was Army.
Okay.
Well, it's a lot different with the Army than the Marines, because in the Marines, they, like, actually tell you what you have to do. Yeah. And in the Army, they just suggest it.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, like...
You can...
We would really appreciate it if, like, you did this. And I'm like, honestly, bro, I was going to go fuck some females tonight and, like, drink. I already bought the bottle. They're like, oh, you already bought the bottle. I'm so sorry for even asking.
Don't worry. Just go where you want.
I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
Don't hit me. I told myself I wasn't going to tell any jokes when I come today. But all my friends are like, don't tell your jokes in public, brother. Just don't do it.
Oh, please do it.
But this one, I think you'll like on the topic where we're at right now. So, full disclaimer, support the troops all the way. This is just for humor purposes only, for the internet's sake.
He hates the military.
Don't you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby. So this private, he gets deployed to Afghanistan, and he gets there and he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. You know, new strange land. He finds another private. He says, "Show me around." He says, "All right, so here's the barracks, here's the mess hall, here's the showers." He says, "Well, what's that little yellow barn down there?" He says, "That little yellow barn, that's where we keep the camel." He says, "What do you keep a camel for?" He said, "Well, it gets lonely out here in the desert." He said, I don't know.
They're usually about sheeps. I've been there. But anyways.
He said, I don't know about it. He said, "You give it 6 months." So about 6 months later, he swole up. And he sneaks down there in the middle of the night to the little yellow barn. He shuts the doors real soft. He sets a couple paint buckets behind this camel, and he drops his fatigues. And he just gets after that damn camel. And that camel's a hollering. And he's a hollering, "Oh yeah, camel, come on." And those yellow barn doors, they fly open. It's his commanding officer, and he says, "Private, what are you doing?" He says, "Sir, fucking this camel, sir." He said, "You sick bastard, you're supposed to ride it into town of the whorehouse." And that is one of my favorite fucking jokes of all time.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what's up. He said gas.
You sick bastard.
It's like I didn't know. Dude, we were talking about IHOP earlier, so I got this.
Nice segue. That's a great segue.
We had to go to jokes real quick.
So anyway,
There's a yellow bar in his house.
There's a yellow bar in the house. And it, damn, I don't know if I should say this one. It's kind of fucked up. But this was actually reality. So this one's not really a joke. All right, do you know the
he said, "So I shut myself at the Taco John's." Okay, I admit it. Fuck.
I had the hot sauce, man. It was habanero.
There's still time to turn back.
There's still time to turn
I
back.
thought it was a spicy part. God damn.
So you know the joke. It's probably fucked up. I love women. I don't condone hitting women, but do you know the joke that was like, what do you call a woman with one black eye? A fast learner.
Yeah.
Right. What do you tell a woman with two black eyes?
Nothing.
You told her twice already. Right. So
Yeah.
I've always laughed at those jokes. They always told them to me in the military, and there's a couple other great ones too. But
Oh yeah, no holds bar.
No
Once you're
hold
already in,
yeah, you
fucking-
can't pull
we're all
out.
trapped
Dude.
together.
We're here for the kids. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell
We're
the
here
old
for the
lady.
kids.
I'm like, baby, I'm here for the kids. She's like, you fucking better pull out.
I always tell. That's what I told Blev earlier. I said, "It's a good thing you tied that thing because you ain't got reverse on it."
Just scream thug life.
Thug life, yeah. Oh my god, I'm doing that next time I get her pregnant. I got 5 at school.
He said, "I've got a finisher move."
Yeah, my kids are like spades. They're like, how many you got? I'm like, I don't know, 5 and a few possibles.
Just always check Facebook pictures.
Yeah, always.
And if you can tell the DNA is not there, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. And you gotta wait till they're like 5 though, so you can see which way they're
You're
leaning.
getting hit with 23 and me.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Damn it. This shows you are the father.
Oh, dude.
And then it's like there was also 23 of you there too.
Oh, shit.
So you guys all saw that video?
There's
Okay.
23?
There's 23.
I was just
in
the fast
me.
one.
Yeah, I was the first one out. That's all I'm saying. No, but we get drinking all night, me and my old lady, and the next morning we like fucking haggle our way, fucking still half drunk,
Zigzagging.
into
Yeah.
fucking IHOP, and it's
Making
like
your way downtown.
11 o'clock, and I'm thinking people are here for their 6 a.m. breakfast, but people were there for lunch, but I'm there for my 6 a.m. breakfast because I just woke
At
up.
11, yeah. Trust
So,
me, I get the.
I sit down, she sits down, and fucking the waitress walks up, and she's got a black eye. And I looked over at her, and I'm like, I'm not missing this opportunity. She's like, don't you fucking Don't you fucking do it. And I was like,
Oh, you did.
I'm not missing this opportunity.
Did you hit her with it? You didn't listen, did you?
And they said, I hit her on the other side.
No. Bow! What's wrong with you? No, so
My order better be
I let her order her food first, right?
damn.
And when she asked me what I wanted, I started yelling it to her. I started screaming my fucking order. And she's like, why are
Malicious.
you
You
so
were-
loud? I was like, because clearly you don't fucking listen. Oh, bro, she started laughing her ass off. So like, I was like, thank you.
What a good sport. What a good sport.
Yeah, it's only 1 or 2
Hey,
ways.
it turned out that was a cat fight.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
It was
then
great.
she's
Yeah.
like, I'm a jujitsu fighter.
Yeah, yeah. Then she fucking figure fours
You
your
get
ass in the
folded for
IHOP
breakfast.
fucking
Dude,
dining
Dude,
area.
dude,
You
so
want to
we
say
did-
that again?
Yeah, what motherfucker? Did you need another knife for your
Her
eggs?
black belt, just starts
Oh yeah, she just like drops the IHOP and she's a kung fu master.
full
She's like, well,
breakaway
meet me in the
outfit.
parking lot.
Dude, she
Like,
was
Kill Bill
actually
style.
all the stunt actors for the new fucking
That's funny.
The
what's the
Expendables.
FX? Yeah, she's actually fucking Sylvester Stallone.
She just looks at you and she's
Yeah. She like took off her COVID mask and had an Adam's apple and a beer. You're like, oh shit.
Dude, so the first time I ever experienced like drag, and I had nobody ever told me about this. It was like kind of like the first time I experienced the female squirt. Nobody told me about it. I didn't know it was a
Yeah.
thing. Scared the fuck
I
out of me.
always heard
Yeah.
it was pee.
I
Yeah.
thought a girl peed on me the
Me
first time
too.
that happened.
Well, so
yeah.
that was my deduction of process as well. With the first, I was like, "You just pissed on me. What the fuck is wrong with you?" You know.
Yeah.
You peed on me.
But I felt.
like,
I
you
felt-
peed on
yeah. But I felt so
It's
the
either
first
like, I love
time.
you, do it again.
Yeah, but also I love you. What's your dad's phone number? I'm gonna call him today and just make sure we're good for the courthouse tomorrow. But
I got a sprinkler.
But I was living up in NorCal, and we were staying with some friends up there.
It would have to be in NorCal.
And I ate a bunch of acid one night because I was the DD. I wasn't allowed to drink.
So acid works.
Yeah. So, but the way I was surviving, dude, my car broke down, so I was just like living there. I was just trying to fucking survive. So I was just going out and like busking on the weekends, picking guitar, singing songs for the fucking drunk stumblers.
Yeah.
You know? And I had more weed in my guitar case than I did cash tips, but that didn't hurt my feelings, you know.
That's what's up.
I'm cool with it.
It beats the fuck out of groceries.
Green is green, right?
Please be laced. Please be laced.
No, God, no. Please, God, no. But we were up there, and I was tripping really hard. I was just kind of floating, wasn't really walking, you know. You know what I'm talking about, like your belly button down just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm just like whooshing across the street. and I hear this woman say, "Isn't that Anthony?" And I turn around, and I'm talking the tallest I've ever seen. It was like some Alice in Wonderland cinematography. Just like, and I was like, oh, this woman is massive, you know?
Yeah.
And then
She's
I hear the other one say, maybe it is. And she goes, "Hey, yo, Anthony." And dude, my fucking soul dropped, bro. And I was like, I have to go pick my guitar. I must find an anchor to this earth. But like in years to come, like I see that it's like such a very like progressive performing art, you know, and like people do it for a living.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like such a huge thing. You see it in Kingsport a lot too sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, and like that surprises the shit out of me. Our little fucking chemical town is like, we love drag shows, and I'm like, hell yeah, man, tear it up.
Yeah.
You do,
But
you do.
Bill Lee says, as long as the windows are covered up,
Yep.
feel free to let them strip.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the law.
So, I stayed in Shannon, Ireland for a little bit. It was a really cool spot. I was only supposed to be there for 2 days. It ended up being 4 months. But anyways, so I went to this bar one night, and it was downtown Shannon. And me, I'm a tourist, so I bought the Guinness of Ireland.
Yeah, the whole
sweater.
get up. Yeah.
Well, then I saw this
You
fucking
showed up.
leprechaun hat that was like this tall,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my god,
I
I'm
gotta
buying
get
it."
that.
Yeah, you remember this, yeah. So, I fucking went and I go to this bar, right? And I'm by myself, just by myself. So I go to the bar, and I go and I sit down, and I was sitting there joking with the bartender if it was a Irish car bomb or just a car
You
bomb.
cannot say that in that.
No, they all laughed. It was. I thought there was gonna be like bar fights. And
Yeah, that's what
brawls
I've
and,
always heard is like, just
so
don't
it was
do that.
nothing like that. Everybody
Okay.
was super fucking cool.
Yeah.
It was a great time. Well, this fucking girl comes up to me. She's probably about 6'6", 6'7". She's probably 6'2", but I'm only 5'9". So
Built like
she was
what
like
the NFL should be recruiting right now.
exactly
Yeah.
right. She was like
That's
the
a tall
WNBA on
woman.
steroids. She was a
Big glass
chick.
of milk is what
Yeah.
that is.
And she
How
had
you
fucking
doing?
torpedoes, right? Well, she walks up and she goes, "You're American?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I don't have an Irish accent, so I didn't even try." So I was like, she's like, "You're American?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, you could tell." She was like, "Yeah, do you want to play a game?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like standing over me, so there was no in my vocabulary.
Yeah, you
So I was
can't.
like, "Yes, I do."
had an
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do. okay.
Don't hit me with
Just whatever game it is, okay, I'll play it. So she's like, "All right, cool. You got 50 euros?" Right? And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm
getting roped into it, man.
Yeah, all right, whatever, cool. Run it. Tits are good enough. Whatever, let's roll." So I didn't say that out loud, but she was like, "All right, cool." So she brings me around on the side of the bar, and they have this fucking like mechanism that looks like Chutes and Ladders, but not at all. Right? Like how I can explain it as Chutes and Ladders, but it didn't look nothing like Chutes and Ladders.
Okay.
So they had these little metal pads on the side,
Okay.
right? And I'm like, this is fucking cool. So we give the bartender 50 euros, right? She hands us a tray with coins in it, right? Which is probably about 25 euros,
Yeah.
right? And the big $5 euro coins. And she gives me 5 fucking beers, and they're all different colors, right? Now, I mean, they're all beers, but just some are darker,
Yeah,
some
different
are lighter,
beers,
you know what I'm saying? They're just different beers.
Yeah.
So they're all fucking ice cold in these mugs, right? And I was like, oh shit, but they were big.
Yeah.
So she goes, all right, this is the objective of the game, right? And I was like, all right. So she goes, you're gonna throw a coin off one of these metal pads, and you have to make it in, right? And as it comes down, you hit your lever, and as you hit your lever, I'm gonna hit my lever and try to bounce the coin into, and if you throw the coin, and if you drop the coin into the beer, then I have to drink it, right? And if I throw the coin and you don't get it and it drops into a beer, then you have to drink it. I drank 4, she drank 1. Clearly she was better at the game than me. So I'm fucking trashed.
Yes.
Oh, I'm fucking trashed. Dude, these 4 beers fucked me off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, literally...
Well, Europeans do that shit different, man.
Dude,
Their
she
drinking age
fucked
is the
me
bar.
off, right?
You reach the
I'm
bar.
legit walking down the streets of Shannon, Ireland with this fucking leprechaun hat with my Guinness shirt on,
That's what's up.
screaming out, "Where's me Lucky Charms?" You know where me Lucky Charms? Where's me Lucky Charms?
She's gonna let me blow me marshmallows.
Magically delicious.
Yeah, she brought me all the way back, and I don't know if she tucked me in. I'm pretty sure she like did or something.
She
but-
read to you, bro.
Yeah, she was like,
You took that moment for granted.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
She
it's
bosomed
okay.
you
Yeah.
like a little boy.
You think
Yeah.
you walked.
She
She
did.
had you like
She
that.
did.
She fucking hooked
She
your
had
ass,
you
bro.
like that.
Well, she told you that's what you did.
We're gonna get you home and in bed, boy.
No, dude, no, I knew it was real because number one, it's not 2024 at the time. This was like 2010,
Yeah.
you know. And as we were walking, I like looked over and her tits were like up here, and I was like, "Hey, do you mind?" She's like, "Yes, you can touch them." And like I thought that was the first time I had asked. She's like, "You've been asking me all night. You can touch them." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
You reach straight up for him. You have to reach up for him. You're like, wee. And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
I felt like the leprechaun from the hood.
Yeah. I went out the other night. I always think it's funny when you go to a bar and it's like they don't have like, you know, the Braves game or something on the TV, and they've got like a movie going on or whatever.
That's what's up.
And I'm always like, okay, well, let's get invested in this and stick around too long and drink too much while we watch the end of the Waterboy or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Or a Steven Seagal movie.
I went to Johnson City for the honky tonk night Thursday, and I was like, well, I want to stop and have a couple beers so I don't drink liquor. You know what I mean? If I have a couple beers, I won't switch. And I just had the one beer, and then it was tequila all night, and I got sucked into the fucking Waterboy, dude.
That's what's up.
And as soon as I hit she showed me her
like-
boobies line, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, otherwise, I'm just gonna be here till the heroing ending.
Yeah.
And I just can't.
You can do it.
Can't commit to that.
Got his fucking head off.
Adam Sandler's great,
Dude.
man.
Prime.
Like, have you seen the Uncut Gems?
Dude, I'm loving his drama roles.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, it was great, but the last 5 minutes, you know, like how they ended it. But oh my gosh, like that really happens. Like jewelry people, like you know, they probably got a better name than that. But like you see that. Like I follow people all the time that like they roll Rolexes, they flip them all the time. They do jewelry.
Yeah.
That's a game, dude. Like they'll show a raw rock, and you know I collect rocks. I got a lot of gemstones.
Yeah.
They show a raw rock, and I'm like, this opal right here is 10 million. When I cut it, it's 30. And you would think when you cut something,
It would be worthless.
It would be worthless. And then like in the powder and the residue that I get from this, I can inlay in something flat and epoxy over it to give the star.
And then you've got a $30,000 wedding band.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
have no
Yeah.
scraps. You have no. Yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah,
And
for
I'm
sure.
like, holy crap, that's
These
a game.
all, yeah.
But then you see where they get them from. Like you either go dig them yourself, or you pay these.
You pay for transport.
like blood
yeah.
diamonds and stuff. You pay like companies that are over there mining, and you're like, hey,
It's as corrupt as any government.
It is.
organization.
Dude, you gotta like sign a piece of paper saying that you know that it's a blood diamond. Like real shit. Like
that you're okay with it.
that you're okay with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm an organ donor.
Well, yeah.
Also, I have anti-human rights jewelry.
You know? I am
But-
an oxymoron.
But do you ever like find yourself in a situation where you are, for the sake of prosperity, romantically intertwined with a crystal bitch?
That,
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, oh, this will heal you.
Yeah.
You know, and they rub it on your head.
She's like, you don't need antibiotics for this
Yeah.
cough.
Let me get this
I'm gonna
quartz."
put this quartz up your ass.
Yeah.
It's nature's blood flow.
It'll conduct all the healing
Oh,
energy
God.
you need. It'll align your chakras. You're like, no, bitch, I can feel it in the back of my throat. Get it out.
Just give me some NyQuil.
It's like it's either that or a pine cone. Though.
I haven't shit in a month. Get your rocks out of my ass.
Doc She said this was gonna
I'm
heal
not speaking
me.
from experience. I'm over-exaggerating. I'm over-exaggerating, but you understand
Over
the
here
concept.
bleeding.
He's like, this did not happen.
It's no
It's
longer
not
quartz.
from experience.
It's a ruby.
I saw it on YouTube.
I did not inhale.
Yeah. Swear to God, Jessica, I'm not saying shit.
Yeah, don't curse me. Don't.
She's like, oh, you're getting your chakras aligned tonight.
Straight up.
All that
go
shit
back
you said.
home and there's gonna be like rocks laying on your porch.
Oh god, I got the dead horse head.
Yeah.
Old hex bag. Yeah.
Dude, I went to
The jar full of piss. Have you ever checked into shit like that?
No, but I
Weird dark magic shit.
Oh yeah.
like
dude.
on some real shit. I had some people and they were like helping me out on a few different things. I don't go too deep. They did. So like fucking, I went over there and they had like a whole bunch of mason jars full of piss, and it was like the calcium was built up. And you know, I like history, so my first thought was the pot to piss in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How they
Like a
used.
metaphor, so to speak.
Yeah, where they used to sell the ammonia from their piss.
You can make ammonium nitrate with manure and urine. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna go to terrorism. I was gonna go more of like
We said that
agriculture.
I was thinking, I was thinking more farming, but yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. But
You said Tannerite,
Anyway,
What?
Yeah, lost them all in a boating accident.
yeah.
to the show.
Lost them all in a boating accident. We don't know.
This
exactly.
isn't how it's made, guys.
Yes, it's not
It's how it went.
how it was made.
Yeah. How it went down.
Yeah, how it down.
To Uncle Sam.
And to his brothers who fuck you too.
Right?
But no, that shit threw me all the way off. Did you know that there is a website and a group of individuals that you could go on and sign up, and they will go and shit in a bag or put poop in a bag and
Leave
go
it to your enemy?
and light it on fire on front of their porch for you.
So being 14 years old has an app now.
And it's-
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
What they do too is called Call of Duty, but
Fuck you, Mr. Feeney.
yeah.
30 years later.
Yeah.
He's like, I've known you
for years.
I slippers every week.
Yeah,
for
that's
40
super
years.
legit.
For
and
a
also,
small fee, we'll deliver a bag of shit to you.
Well, they do that
They
too,
will.
and you,
But
you
they're
can
not
get a
going through
chocolate
the-
mold of your ass too, and send it to people.
They're not
now
doing it
that's
the
a
hard
little
way.
extensive because
Yeah, 'cause they gotta lay there.
Yeah, like
They do a 3D picture. I've looked into it.
you just
like
have
a
to send them a
topographic-
picture.
I would love to send it.
Cavern.
I'd love to send it as
The
a
ridges.
joke because it just says "eat my ass"
Oh, dude.
when you get the box, and I'm like, that's so funny.
Right?
Like,
That is-
there's-
is it like
there's no better
chocolate?
humor.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
yeah,
just a
chocolate.
little chocolate. Your little winker.
You know?
Your
chocolate
little-
starfish.
Your little.
They
little
say if it
exit
stinks,
port.
it winks.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks like the
Yeah.
underside of a starfish.
In the words of Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, this man can literally kiss you back with his butthole.
They send you a mold,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that way you get, it's personalized.
And it
It's
feels
all
crazy.
personalized.
I've
That's
heard.
the upgraded version.
I'm just-
yeah,
That's the
upgraded-
premium.
That's the
For some
premium package. You can send your real anus to you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Imagine the HR mess that must be in like Citibank or something.
Yeah.
When like Linda's sitting at her desk and it's like, Todd sent you a candygram. And it's like three
damn it, Todd.
three different little chocolate buttholes. And
They're
she's like,
oblivious. They're like, ooh, it's like a fossil.
what is this? Yeah, is this a muscle light?
It's like
Why is
Bill
this one have
Nye's
corn in it?
chocolate.
Yeah, why does this chocolate have corn in it?
Is that like an exotic flower?
I guess I gotta eat it with no hands.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Why is it staring at me? Dude,
Oh shit, my editor's gonna be so pissed. He's
Yeah.
gonna be like having the volume up, and she's like, "Put your fucking headphones on." Sick of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you tell her anything that can get my music not played on the internet. Just go ahead and scrap that. I'm just. So it's just gonna be none of my conversation on this when this is edited. No, dude, I'm so glad I got to come up here and do this, man. You guys are a fucking hoot.
Dude, this is fun.
Nice.
I feel like I'm hanging out with dudes I have known my entire life. So
That's what
thanks for having me.
camaraderie is
Yeah,
about,
dude.
It really
A
is.
little bit of fellowship
Yeah,
going
'cause
on in
it's
the
not
building
just us
tonight.
out- It's not just us here. It's us out there everywhere. We just ain't met them yet.
Yeah.
This is what it
This
is.
is-
Yeah, come to stuff so you get to enjoy life experiences like this. Go to shows, support
Yeah.
music
Get
so you
out
can
there.
make relationships
Get
like
calluses
this.
on your feet and put in the work.
Dude, we need to get CDs back.
Yeah, dude.
We do.
My first CD. What we said it the other day.
It doesn't buffer. or conjure.
Unless you hit a
I'm a
pothole,
vinyl
then it's
man.
like, hey.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah.
I collect
Yeah.
a lot of vinyl.
I
I've
do
lost
too.
a lot of vinyl, but I still have a pretty decent collection.
I gotta show you.
You know, if I was more up on my vinyl, I'd probably have less kids. Is that the same thing?
No, you're thinking about rubber. You're thinking about latex, brother.
Yeah, latex.
There's my two
Big
favorite.
difference.
Original
Well, kind of.
Nirvana
One's
and-
harder plastic.
Yeah.
One's
Fleetwood
hard
Mac
plastic.
Rivers and then
Well, mine was
Dire
hard
Straits,
plastic.
brother.
Dude, I love Dire
That's how I was
Straits.
done.
Walk the life is my motto.
So
bro.
most of my records have
funny.
either been eaten by ex-girlfriend's dogs or they're over at my social club in Kingsport. 'Cause that's how we stream music over there. We don't like turn on the subscription-based radio bullshit. We just have a big pile of records display in the
Oh,
back.
that's cool.
And we just have our customers put
Show
on what they
you.
want to put
You
on.
do like 33s and 45s.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
Well, that way you don't have to pay BMI.
Yeah.
And they keep hounding me, and I'm like, would you guys leave me alone? Like, I'm being super compliant with not giving you money.
Yeah.
Also, there is, what I'm doing right now with that place over there, I feel like it's hard to make a small business work in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of course.
You know, and, the numbers aren't great because it's not a huge place. You know, we're a very small, intimate venue. We're there for the community and the artists. But then I get these massive corporations like, hey, you owe us $2,000 for music licensing. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm so compliant with you guys. Also, if you want money from me, you're gonna have to come down here and make it, buddy. Because
that's what we're not making.
you're SOL, my boy.
Yeah. I literally just
people
sent the
here listen
last
to my
paycheck
records.
on my dog food.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you do, though.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing to watch it happen. Like, I'm sure you guys understand that concept of community building,
Yep.
and it's a huge thing that I feel like people kind of give up on
Yeah. Yeah.
right
of course.
now. Is they just get so stuck in their own little tunnel vision world,
Yep.
they forget about having a collective.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Where
having
it
an outlet
started-
for
where it
everybody.
started.
But dude, whenever you
Yeah.
start, whenever you start really going for the community, and even if you fucked up a million times in your past, if you start trying to push forth the effort for your people, you know what I'm saying?
It will help build,
No, a lot of times they'll just try to destroy you.
take you down.
They'll try to take you down. You're gonna
Yeah.
have those few individuals that'll
it's a-
rock with you.
It's a human natural trait to have a jealousy tendency.
Feel that?
Yeah.
I see
But,
a sinking ship.
If they
and
knew
jump
how
off.
hard it was to do half the shit that you're doing,
Yeah.
they would be a little more admirable about it,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But a lot
it
of these
doesn't-
people don't understand hard work. They don't want to do
You
hard
can't take
work.
it to heart though, because
No, you can never do that.
They probably don't understand the exact perspective that
Exactly.
you've got.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
This is true.
Because all walks of life are different.
Yeah.
you know?
This is true.
Everybody, our struggle. It's the same
But
struggle.
I have noticed that the people that have struggled the hardest early in life tend to embrace the struggle a little easier later.
Of course.
Yep.
Because
To
it's
where
not struggling anymore.
you're
It's learning.
you're willing to take a risk.
Yeah.
You're willing to kind of put your neck out on the line a little bit. You know.
Because you know what you've
Yeah.
already been through.
You've been hit. Hell, what's another one?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I ain't
Facts.
dead yet. You know.
Yep. Ain't killed me yet.
Like I always say, I'll take a bullet for you, but you're still getting shot. 'Cause I'm thin.
This is a dark joke, but it's true. You know, male suicide rates are the highest they've ever been. But this is a dark joke, but I think it is funny. It's you can't kill me, motherfucker, because I've already tried.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I know I ain't going now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
know?
Yeah.
There ain't
And
no
if you do,
way.
you just help me the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Hell
It's-
yeah.
it's-
My will is written in a songbook, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're
Isn't
saying,
that crazy?
find the black and white one, you'll see what you get.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, I fucking love the fact that you came out. This has been an amazing show.
Dude, absolutely.
We totally
Yeah.
got to do this again sometime. Hey,
Cheers.
Salute.
Hey, I know it's water,
Salute.
but
Hey.
that's what we do.
Salute.
to new friends.
Hey.
My bad. I showed
He's
up
like,
late.
I got the joint, so well, hey man, motherfucking right. I appreciate this, dude. We gotta do this again. This is fucking cool.
Absolutely, man.
We need
Yep.
to come check this shit out.
Yeah.
Where do we find your music at?
Dryheavers.com. You can find full band stuff. Chancellor Lawson on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Chancellor Lawson. Check out the new video that Blev and I just did.
Nice.
Super cool. Shaka and B Millie came out for that one.
That's what's
Yep.
up, dude.
And come to the club, Market Street Social Club, 107 East Market Street, Kingsport,
Gotcha.
Tennessee.
Fucking
so
right.
come
Go
see
check
some
that
shows.
shit out.
Be there.
So thanks for the plug.
Yes, sir.